We're doing a live today. Chop it up and answer everybody's questions. Wait on a couple people to jump on. Somebody drop a comment. Let me know you're on here. Then we'll start answering some questions. Find something to talk about. Having me a chicken salad right now. What up? What up? What up? Welcome to live. Appreciate it. Somebody jumping on here. I'm playing around with the things, and I didn't know you could turn to live colors. So what's happening? What's up, everybody? Up to today, Saturday. Let me turn the chat on. Hey, we're live now. How's everybody doing today? It's the weekend. What you guys got planned for the weekend? What y'all do today? So earlier somebody commented, they said, how do we know you own the bike? This bike that I'm giving away. I know for the most part, anybody that's been following me knows whatever I say, it is what it is. But there's some people that just don't know me. You know, I'm sure that there are some people that do fake giveaways on social media. I've heard people mention it. I don't know anybody that's actually done that. But we're doing giveaways on here. It's a part of the channel. Somebody's going to be winning that bike. So I have the registration. It actually got wet, but I'm going to show you guys the actual Arizona DOT registration. I register my vehicles in Arizona because it's too expensive to register them in California where I live. Anybody that lives in California on here would know. It's expensive to register your car here. Quadrex, what's up, brother? He over there in the hospital. He said, I did a lot of walking and helping the old people in the ward. You helped me stay positive. How was your day? Your day's amazing, brother. Every day is whatever we make it. You can be in the ward. You can be in solitary confinement. There's a guy on social media, born without arms and legs. One of the most inspirational, happy people I've ever seen on social media. But he ain't got no arms and legs. Literally. He even started competing in like bodybuilding. It's just absolutely crazy. I mean, it's like life, it can deal you a fucking shitty ass hand, but it is whatever you make it. It's all inside here. If your brain ain't scrambled, life is what you make it. 100%, man. Have me a peanut butter shake. What's everybody done today? What you guys got popping? How's everybody doing? We're doing a Q&A. Anybody's got any questions? Big boy, what's up? Hope you're having a weekend, wonderful weekend. Yeah, absolutely. An amazing weekend. Like what I was saying is, whatever. It's whatever you're eating a banana. He's eating a banana. Quadrate says, what's everybody eating right now? This is what I got up in here. Chicken salad, peanut butter smoothie. It's a Caesar chicken salad. So if you're on here and you hadn't done it, man, be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Yeah, it's delicious. I get it from a place right down the road. It's actually like a small little restaurant, local neighborhood restaurant. Really good one. Steak burrito, I heard that. Steak burritos are really good. It's the only part is the bread, you know, the wrap. Other than that, they're delicious. Yeah. Don't get me wrong though, I do love them. I just try to stay away from all the carbs. Cutting a Honey Crisp. I'm a new fan of ceramic knives. I hear that. Yeah, them ceramic knives are really nice. What else you guys eating? What time is it where you're from? Tell me where you're from too. I'm in California right now. It's still daytime. Sure, some of you guys are like Quadrex. He's in another country. But in a minute, I'm gonna show you guys the paperwork to the bike. St. Louis in the house. All right. Yeah, it's dark over there. Carnivore diet. It's listen. If you can do it, it's amazing. That's my opinion. It's not for everybody, but if you can fucking do it, this shit is actually really good. But like I said, it's just not for everybody. It's difficult. If you're not dedicated, forget it. You ain't gonna be able to do it. That's a difficult one. I tried to do it. I partially did it. Very difficult. Keto diet I like the best. Carnivore is way harder. Way harder. Reno, but originally from Chicago. All right, Reno up in here, Nevada. I like it out there. It's beautiful. Big Boy said, I'm a low carb eater. Lost 100 pounds in a year. Strict keto diet was tough, but worth it. When you get in a state of ketosis, then you're just fucking, I mean, it's difficult, but once you get into it and you're going, it's just easy to stay on. It's well worth it. And like, to me, when I'm doing a keto diet, the only hard part is all the other people around you that don't do the same nutrition plan. So when I'm doing a keto nutrition plan, I feel better. Some people, it doesn't work for them. But for the most part, I always feel better. I got more energy. I definitely tone way up. Super shredded. But there's a lot of things you're limited in your food, the different type of foods that you can intake. Same thing with the carnivore diet. But the biggest thing is being in a calorie deficit, no matter what. I mean, even if you're having a steak burrito. The high carbs it makes it way more difficult, but being in a calorie deficit is what time it is. I don't eat breakfast anymore, so I'm just having a cup of peppermint tea. ST. Where are you from? Where are you from over there having peppermint tea? And it's breakfast time? You must be in another country. Big Boy said, you feel your core burning and using that fuel. It was a good feeling. Yeah, I was protein and veggies. I stayed under 20 to 30 carbs a day. Yeah, it's difficult, but it makes you feel way better. I ate Killer Kenyans. I know where he's from. Yeah, 904 Duval. What side of town you live on, man? You may have told me a long time ago, but I don't remember. But what side of town in Jacksonville are you on? I'm going to show you guys this paperwork. Let me see. It's all scratched up and been on my bike. To begin with, I'm going to show you my name. Oh, in Arlington. Let me move up. I don't even know if you can see it, but that's my name on there. William Bryan Bruton. Arizona DOT. Obviously, I blocked my home address out, right? You see the VIN identification number? And then, I'm trying to see if I can see it. Here's the year right here. 2007. Harley Davidson. Anyways, man, just a fucking registration. It is what it is. If the people, only one person really said, now, you know, it's cool to clarify something. But yeah, the bike is mine. I own the bike outright. It's paid for. I've had it for a couple of years. People that have been following me know I bought that bike a couple of years ago. 100% is my bike. Definitely giving it away. And if you enter and win, all you do is go to FYTON.org, FYTON.org. It's only $35 for an entry fee. So definitely giving the bike away, 100%. Arlington. I got a wreck over there. One of the last times I was in Florida, I was on the Arlington Expressway. I was driving my truck, the F-150. It's jacked up. It's got like, I don't know, it's like an 8-inch lift, 7-inch lift. It's got 37-inch tires on it. So it sits up in the air a little bit. Not big like for Jacksonville. Jacksonville got big-ass trucks. I'm like, God dang. I'm over here in California. Everybody's like, oh, that's a big, nice truck. You get to Florida, your shit look like a toy truck. I was like, I got a little Tonka toy. I'm like, what? There's some big-ass trucks over there. Anyhow, I'm going down Arlington Expressway. He already knows because he lives over there. You got 2 lanes on each side. and it's a fuck ton of traffic sometimes. So we're going ripping through the traffic, and somebody got a flat tire up in front of us, and they parked in the middle of the fucking thing. They didn't even get out of the road. So all of a sudden, everybody's slamming on brakes. Believe it or not, big as the truck is, that bitch got real good brakes. So I hit the brakes, and I just hear this car behind me skidding and hit us, boom, in the back, and jacked my truck up in the air. Like I'm telling you, it's already a big truck, right? But I bought this hitch for the truck. It's like the best hitch you could get, a drop hitch. It's like 300 something bucks for the hitch. It didn't do shit to my truck. It bent the hitch a little, like if this is straight, it bent it a little bit like this. Like the hitch still works. It totaled Buddy's car. his car was destroyed. He had a rental car, a Dodge Charger. Destroyed that bitch. Let me see where we at. Big boy say, hey, I picked up a couple boxer pups in Jacksonville. The orthodontist let me stay at their beach house. Nice spot. Yeah, beaches in Jacksonville are super nice. Yeah, Jax gets a bad rap. Just depends on where you go. Plenty of fishing to do. Yeah, 100%. It's a good spot for water. If you like to be on the water, I rode jet skis over there last time I was there. Went way out from Trout River out to the beach. Turned around and came back. The water's nice. There's a lot of beautiful houses on the water. A lot of fishing. It's fucking beautiful. But a lot of the town's ratchet. Don't get me wrong. I lived there for a long time. I grew up there. So I ain't just talking smack. Exum Courts, what up, what up, what up? Good to have you on here, homie. Yeah, it ruined the car. ST said, I don't like restricted diets like keto, but I do try to eat healthy. I'm now avoiding sugar. That's key. That's critical. Kill the sugar. Murder the sugar. Pull a motherfucking assault rifle and blow that shit away. Just listen, sugar is the worst thing. Especially if like, for guys like myself, when you cross the threshold of 40 years old, we got to deal with the reality. And the reality is our body is not processing foods, sugars, all the shit that we put inside of us. It doesn't process it as quickly. And then it converts to fat much easier than when you're in your 20s or 30s. And it gets worse year by year. So you got to be more mindful. Like I used to, I could eat honey buns with peanut butter stacked on it like nothing. Eat whatever I wanted to. And no more of them days. Is now, you know, you got to cut out the sugar. Cut out as many carbs as possible. Yeah. And then, yeah, it's a good thing, Quadrex. I mean, it's anybody who wants to do it that feels like, you know, they got low energy levels. They just don't have that drive anymore. Go to the doctor. Get your levels checked. A lot of guys pushing into their 40s and beyond, their test levels are low. So you go to the doctor and get checked out. Doctor says you need it. Shit, run it. It'll make you feel better. I've done it before. Sign down St. Augustine, nice there too. Yeah, I know it is. Decal 03. Appreciate that. I actually have a place in right at St. Johns County. It's by Racetrack Road. I have an apartment over there. I haven't been there in a little over a month. It's a nice area out there. I got an aunt and uncle that live in St. Augustine. What is the place called? Palm Coast, I think. Really nice spot. ST said he's in Japan. Well, he or she, I'm not sure. But I'm going to just assume he. Because that's mostly who watches my channel is guys. No disrespect to any of the ladies. I'm just saying that's who mostly watches my channel is guys. So, damn, Japan. That's crazy. My wife been in Japan. I appreciate you watching all the way from Japan. That's fucking. Are you in the military? I'm not. You know, that'd be my first guess. You're watching my channel from way over there. You might be from America, in Japan, in the military. That shit was good. Intermittent fasting, an amazing, amazing way to go. Quadrex said, you got unusually high test. Fuck yeah, you're lucky. Real lucky. That's a blessing, Holmes. Yeah, that's a blessing. Now, just get your ass up out of that ward, get in the weight pile, and get at it, brother. Let me see where we're at. Exhumed corpse. Any thoughts on intermittent fasting for us over 40? I got a lot of thoughts on it. So, number one is that window. If you can close your eating window, it's way better. You keep a smaller window, 6, 8 hours, instead of just eating all damn day long. Because especially in the evening time, what happens is, and especially for us that are over 40, the later it gets, your body's slowing down. Your body's getting exhausted, it's worn out, things are slowing down. As you're getting prepared to go to bed, your natural cycle every day, your metabolism is slowing down. And then we eat what is typical of a lot of people. We eat late. Next thing you know, you're grabbing a snack, you go to bed, you go lay down. Guess where that shit is going? Straight to your stomach, to your belly, not your stomach, to your freaking belly, turning into fat. So that's a problem, man. It's a big problem that we have in this country. Honestly, I've traveled like to different countries, and it seems like we have a weight problem with people being overweight in America, worse than anywhere I've been. We got a lot of conveniences. There's a food place everywhere. I just went to a food place right now. I got a salad. I got a salad with some good shit in it. But my point is, you go to other countries, they ain't got food places everywhere, drive-thrus everywhere. And they ain't got no big Walmart with a grocery store in it with every type of junk food you could possibly think. So, from my experience, we got a big problem with the foods that we eat here. We're eating a lot of bullshit food. Over here, it's about the money. You know, these people are making a lot of money on us going there to drive-thru, going into the gas station, grabbing snacks, and going to all these different restaurants that we have. They're making money on it. If the shit doesn't taste tasty, if it ain't fucking addicting, yeah, we wouldn't be going out like that, right? So, yeah, it's crazy. Decal 03, what up? Well, I said what's up a minute ago. Love Japan. Oh, love to Japan. Oh, man, I just messed the whole screen up. There we go. Quadrate said, yeah, I've been working out hard, but slept up and drank heavy after my brother died. It's no excuse, but I know what to do. Yeah, man. You know this circle thing we call life? It hits us over the head sometimes. Yeah, I'm going to watch it. It hits us over the head sometimes. And just like out of the blue, you just get fucking whacked. Right? It's in those moments, man. It's in those fucking moments that make us. It's also in those moments that break us. The big thing is, even when it breaks a person, like, you just get the fuck back up. You get up, you know, in a situation like that, Quadrex, losing your brother, there's nothing like, you're not fucking doing like, yeah, motherfucker, that's great. Hell no. There's nothing great about it. But I don't even know your brother. But I'm sure he'd be like, man, I had my run, brother, but I want you to be fucking happy. I want you to go out there and inspire and encourage the world. Go out there and share your artwork. Go out there and be a fucking badass. Go out there and share your love with everybody. Fucking give it all, give it your all. I know that's what he would tell you. So that's what we got to know, man. There's going to be difficult times. We're going to get hit over the head, blindsided sometimes. You got to find the positive in all that shit, man. Sometimes it's fucking difficult. But if you don't find it, if each individual doesn't find it, nobody's going to pull back the curtains for you. Motherfucker let you lay over there and die. And it is what it is. Motherfucker will let you lay there and die. My homie got stabbed in prison. This kid, I love this kid to death, man. He was a young kid. He was young enough to be my son. Like, he was my daughter's age. He was younger than my daughter. I told this story on here before. So, this kid, I really liked him a lot, man. Super tough dude, too. In real good shape. We used to work out. He was a little fucking beast. He had all type of energy. This motherfucker never get tired. But he was badass, too. Like, he'd throw hands. His hands were so fucking fast. you ain't trying to step with buddy. Step to buddy, unless you know what you're doing. So he got into some bullshit one time, and it wasn't even his bullshit. That was the type of dude he was. If you're his homie and you getting some shit, he's going to war. And so this other cat got some shit, dude from Jacksonville, and my homie found out about it. He found out, and he ran down on the other dudes on the rec field. And they told him, listen, Jit. They called him Jit. They said, get out of here, man. This ain't got nothing to do with you. He's like, hell no, that's my homie, blah, 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 blah. And they pulled out, they pulled fire on him. Who knows what that means? And the dude said, these fools just pulled fire on these kids. And they weren't no little dudes either. They was big ass dudes, and they both been down for like 30 plus years. It was old cats. And so, who knows what that means when they pull fire on you? We can talk about the gun. Drop a comment. Let me see if anybody knows. Let me go back one. I did 3 weeks of 500. I'm at 5 times 100 calorie snacks and a piece of fish and plain salad for dinner. Lost 25 pounds in that time frame. So much water. Whew. You was beast moding it right there. That's pretty good, man. That's the other critical element too. Is this, man? Listen, I can't push this enough right here. Water, like your water consumption. Like you want to drink. Don't take it wrong. Like you go drink enough water till you're fucking waterlogged and fucking fall over dead. I ain't trying to wear that. But you literally want to drink so much water that you feel like your stomach sloshing around sometimes, because the more water that you drink, it keeps you fuller. But what happens is, like, the first couple of days, the shit kind of sucks. You're drinking that vast amount of water, but it actually helps you to start burn fat. So water consumption is really big. It's huge. Big boy said, you have any experience with substance abuse and finding it your way above it? No. No, man, I did not have any substance abuse. The only thing I had was a money abuse. My substance was money, and to get money, I used to sell drugs back in the day. When I was a young kid, I used to sell crack. I thought it was really cool. I liked the money that it brought me. I liked the attention that it brought me. Now, looking back at it, I'm just like, God damn, I was a little fucking prick. I was an asshole. I mean, I was nice to the people. All the people liked me, but I just thought I was fucking a little badass. And this shit's no good, man. But no, I got a lot of experience with drugs just from being around people on drugs. And I've tried to help a lot of people that are on drugs, family members. And what I've experienced is that no matter how much help I try to offer them, no matter how much guidance, assistance, motivation, encouragement, advice, even getting mad at them, this shit don't work. You can give them all the tools, the information, but if they don't want it to work, guess what? They ain't fixing to make it work. It didn't work none of the times that I tried to help make it work. It only works whenever they want it to work. So I don't have experience with it in the form of abusing this shit, but I have experience helping people. And again, what I've seen is, like, you can just offer the help. If they're willing to take it, then yeah, game changer. But ultimately, it comes down to your choices, man. And it's like, do you want to be straight way more than what the fuck you got going on in life? Like, would it be way worse for you to stay on dope, fucked up? Like, would that life be way worse? Because you got to get to a point where you're just like, this is way fucking worse. I'd rather motherfucking, like, be dead than be doing this shit. And there ain't nobody want to be dead. Not really want to be dead. So you really just got to want it bad as fuck. Knife play, Killer Kenya. Hey, you got it right, man. Dead on the head. You pulled out that fire and one of bone crusher. Ain't nothing funny about it though, because they stabbed my little homie to pieces. They stabbed him all up. He fell down on the ground, like on his back, and they just got on top of him and was plugging his ass. And this motherfucker jumped up. He got out from under them, And he jumped up and yanked his shirt off. He's like, "You can't kill me. I'm a soldier till my last breath." Everybody's like, "Bro, go to medical. You're fucking fucked up." So he went to medical and he fell out. Boom. He fell on the ground in front of medical. There's a video on the news about this shit. Somebody recorded it. He's laying in medical, and this fucking captain that worked there, he's a fucking real piece of shit. It was a Hardy Correctional Institution in Florida. I can't remember the fucking captain's names. He's just a real sour motherfucking garbage ass motherfucker. And if you happen to be watching my video, suck my dick till your fucking throat pops. You fucking piece of shit. He fucking grabbed this kid's face and was like, handling his face, like shaking his face back and forth. Like, just, the kid's laying here fucking dead. Like, trying to save his motherfucking life. I get it. He's an inmate. You don't motherfucking like him. But get your fucking hands off his face like that. Like, you would never do that to somebody in the fucking street. Never. But these people have fucking pure immunity behind that fence to treat people the type of way that they want to and do the type of things that they do. Yeah, the kid got in some shit. He ran down on some people. But, you ain't got to disrespect this little motherfucking. This dude is laying here dying. And they let him die. They let the fucking kid die. Like, he just sat there fucking wiggling his face around and fucking, like, aggressively. And the kid didn't even, he's right outside of medical. They didn't even take him in. They just let the fucking kid die right there. It's fucking heartbreaking, man. ST said, "I'm not in the military." All right. You're right. Every decade, the body significantly changes. People have to adjust. 100%. 100. Always got to make adjustments. It's, shit don't work the same. My next video, I'm still working on it, is geared toward people over 40. If you're younger, obviously, you can follow it as well. But it's a circuit training. And, you know, when you're over 40, you just got to be a little bit more cautious. You got to warm up more. Honestly, like, I like to push heavyweight. But it's just not, the shit is not as safe. You fuck around and get injured, your ass will be out of there a long time. When you get injured when you're in your 40s, it ain't like getting injured when you're in your 20s. Completely different thing. So, my next video is geared toward that. Where we at? Yeah, rest in peace. His name was Josh. Kid's name was Josh. He stabbed a little homie up. One of his first picture that he took in the cell, we were at Hardy Correctional Institution, and I let him hold my phone. He took a picture, sent it home to his family. You know, he was working out. He was proud of it. He even got some muscle on him. And he took the picture and sent it home. But he took it off of my cell phone. And his sister, she still has the picture on her Facebook to this day. Killer Kenyas. The Jets got to realize there's always someone bigger and badder than they are, and there's no guns in jail or prison. Man, that's how that kid was too, man. Like, if he felt you done stepped on him or his toes or his people's toes, he didn't give two fucks. Shit cost him his life. He had a 25-year bid for robbery. 25-year bid. He died in there when he was a goddamn kid. Early 20s. Hey, I appreciate it, homie. Quadrax said, "You're in awesome shape, man." I appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys being on here, commenting, subscribing, liking, watching the videos. Quadrax been riding since day one. Killer Kenya said, "I agree. I stopped lifting heavy and go for higher, cleaner reps with lighter weight." Me too, man. Me too. It's just a lot safer. And really, I don't know. I feel like the mosquitoes are coming out again. I feel like I don't even know what the hell I was gonna say. I got thinking about the kid that died. It's yeah. I got good memories with little homie though. He was cool as fuck. We got ran down on one time. The police did a raid in the dorm, and my phone was hidden in his cell. He was holding my phone. I was paying him. He was my hold down little homie. But he was my friend. But I let him hold the phone. I paid him to hold it, but I let him hold it because we were friends and he wanted to be able to talk on the phone. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I like the kid, I'll let him hold it. And then they ran down on the dorm one day When I say ran down, I'm talking about police, the correctional officers. They raided the dorm. When they raid the dorm, they run in and screaming, "Everybody against the wall!" Like what they do is try to hit you by surprise attack, and they tell everybody to get against the wall. They patch it down, and then they send everybody out to the rec field. They do it different ways, but this is the way they did it this time. So they shoot everybody to the rec field. Go, so they can tear the dorm to smithereens. When you come back, the dorm looks like a motherfucking hurricane done flew through here, tore everything up. I'm talking about your bed be way over there, the sheets, everything, your towel, they done stepped on your towel, you got boot prints on your towel, your wash rags in the toilet. You're like, man, you would not come in my house and ever step on my shit like that, fool. Like, these people are in here doing life sentences, 30, 40, 50 years. And these officers come in here and raid this shit. Granted, I understand what they're doing, but you ain't got to go so far as being disrespectful to throw a man's fucking wash rag in the toilet, stepping on their towel, throwing their bed sheets on the floor, walking on, letting the dogs walk all over their shit. The fucking dog been outside in the yard shitting and walking and sniffing and licking ass and shit. You letting the dog walk all over our shit. Like, I just couldn't get it. I'm like, where does this mentality come from? The only answer I could figure out is these people been bullied their whole entire life, and now they're like, I'm going to go get me a badge. I'm going to get me a whole group of people that got my back. I'm going to go work for a correction officer facility, a correction facility. I'm going to get all the people back in the world. Even if they didn't bully me, I'm going to go pick on people. That's got to be their mentality. Because who in their right mind? I asked one of them. What did I tell him? I think I was in confinement. Let me think about this. This shit was funny, too. This dude, I don't remember the exact situation, but I know he was fucking with me about something. Give me just a second. I'm trying to remember. I don't want to tell you the wrong way. The dude came and was messing with me, and I told him, I said, look, I might be where I'm at. I made my choices. I said, but you willingly put in an application knowing that you were going to have to go to work and tell another man to drop his clothes, bend over, spread his cheeks, and cough, knowing that was going to be your daily routine. You chose to get a job where you got to come and watch other men pull out their dicks and their balls, lift their nuts up, spread their butt cheeks while you look all up in their asshole. A man in his right mind ain't going to go apply for that job. Why would you apply for that? There's other jobs. Go get a different job, man. That shit is insane. I would never apply for that job. Hell no. Where we at? Hey, Ahmad, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Good to see you on here. Yuri. Hey, can I ask questions here? Yeah, this is live Q&A. Of course you can ask questions. Run it. I'm trying to answer every question. I'm just starting back doing YouTube. I haven't been here for almost 2 years. And the channel will grow back to where we're getting a lot more people on here. And even then, for the most part, when I would have over 100 people on here live, I would still be answering the questions. Sometimes I would miss some, but for the most part, that's what this live Q&A is about. Right now, I'm doing one every day for 30 days. And also, somebody commented, they was like, hey, man, why don't you post your live in the community tab so that we get an alert? So I'll start doing that for you guys, too. Like, I'll post ahead of time saying, hey, we're going to go live like I did today. I posted a post. It said today at 4 o'clock, we will be live. So start paying attention if you get a notification or whatever. If you're subscribed to the channel, be sure to turn on notifications. Big help even if you don't want to watch a video I put out, man, as a favor, let the video play. Just fucking let it play just so YouTube's like, oh, okay, we got people watching this shit. You feel me? Just so we can grow the channel, because I'm doing this every day full time so that I can be here with you guys. Is this honestly my favorite part of the day doing this is right here, these lives. Coach Anderson, when you entered the penitentiary, did you ever get tested and stuff like that? And how did you resolve from those incidents? Yeah, every single person that steps through the gate is going to get tested in some type of way. But I'm going to tell you this, like straight up, doesn't matter where you are, where you go. And look, they got prisons around the entire world. The people that are in them are people. They're people, right? There ain't no prison in the world where everybody's just straight killers that they're going to devour every single person that comes in there. Now, every prison does have dangerous people. Every prison's got predators. Every prison's got people that are going to prey on people. Every prison has tough guys. Every prison's got just maniacs, push buttons, knuckleheads, dumbasses that are going to run up on people. So my point is, and there's a lot of aggression. There's a lot of violence. You just took men off the streets that don't want to be in here. A lot of them are just, they got problems. So they're mad, they're angry, they're aggressive. They ain't got no support on the street no more. They done burn all their fucking bridges. You get hungry in this motherfucker. Hey, one of the most dangerous things is when you put a bunch of men together that are fucking hungry. And a lot of them are hungry in there. So, yeah, I mean, but what I learned before I even went there was to carry yourself with respect, right? Mind your business. Pay the fucking attention to all your surroundings. So you could tell. You could tell somebody's watching you. You could tell the atmosphere changes. You'll hear a change in the pressure in the atmosphere if you're aware. If you're fucking not aware, then you lollygagging around here, you're going to get slipped. Yeah, I mean, you're going to get slipped and get caught. And what that could be anything, you know. Maybe somebody jumps on you. You ain't paying no fucking attention. Maybe you get raped. It does still fucking happen. Maybe you get robbed. You might get killed on the house over nothing. So awareness of your surroundings is big. But I never had a situation where I was tried to the point that it just broke me or anything, or it made me where I couldn't handle shit. And that, like, you just had to handle shit as a man, you know. If it comes down to it, you got to throw hands. You got to throw hands. Doesn't mean you're going to win them all. So you got to handle yourself as a man. You got to conduct yourself as a man. You got to have respect. Stay away from gambling. Stay away from the homosexual activity. I mean, whatever. I'm not saying nothing against homosexuals. It's whatever. But there's a lot of problems surrounding that shit. A lot. And so you stay away from that. You stay away from the gambling. You stay away from the drugs. Fuck, man. You make it. You do all right in there. I mean, I had issues with a few people, but nothing that I wasn't able to handle, and nothing that I made it out of there. I made it out of there. You feel me? Where we at? Quadrat said exactly. The security guard at the hospital here has that complex too. I nearly slapped him, but whatever. Above that now. Keep you cool, homie. Keep you cool, man. Keep your head above his. You know, if you resort to the way somebody's acted, and then you resort to slapping them. I mean, I get it, because sometimes I feel like it too. But in the end, it's keep your resolve, keep your head above theirs, and let them swim in their own pity and stupidness and ignorance. You know, because a lot of people are swimming in ignorance. I mean, but however, just yesterday on the live, I did say if Sergeant Sanchez, apparently he got fired, but he apparently found out about me making a video about him a couple of years ago where I was calling him Go Gadget Fingers because he found some money in my shoe. He was just a straight fucking asshole. And I said on the live, listen, man, if Sanchez, because he watched my videos, apparently he was pretty mad about me calling him Go Gadget Fingers because people on the compound would make fun of him. The other officers seen it. And so my point is, yesterday when we were talking about it, I was like, fuck it. If he watches the video, it's a call out, man. You can come here to the backyard and we can run it. So I get it. Sometimes you just gotta slap people, but hopefully you don't get in no trouble. Yeah, Tom Brady's still 45, and he's still doing it, starting to decline this year though. Yeah, it happens, man. There's just no way to stay. I mean, you got some people that are just. I mean, Tom Brady's an anomaly when it comes to athleticism. Most people ain't doing shit what he's doing. But then you got other people that are just like a rare fucking anomaly, like one in a bazillion, that they keep moving and moving and moving, and like old ass motherfucker. But for the most of us, shit slows down. Shit gets more difficult. That's why you got to keep moving. You got to stay agile. You got to stretch. You got to watch how you're working out, because, look, man, your health is a big, big, big part of living. Which is why I like talking about it. It was why I like making fitness videos, because what happened, look, this is just what the fuck happens. We're taught that we grew up, we go to school, and your parents are telling you go out, maybe go to college, get a job, get a career, get a family, build you a life, right? And that's what, for the most part, a lot of people do. And then you see these guys that they were healthy at one point. They were doing their thing. They were keeping themselves up, taking care of themselves, proud of themselves. Then they catch them a woman, little baby, and they start letting go. They're working all the fucking time. They're providing for their family. They're busy doing the family life, doing everyday life, working. And they get complacent. Next thing you know, buddy got put on 50, 60, 70, 100 pounds. And then when he looks at himself, he's just like, fuck. He feels like it's too difficult, right? But it ain't never fucking too difficult. It's only as difficult as you tell yourself. And so that's why I like making videos like that, motivational videos about health and fitness, about your mindset, because some of us just need some encouragement. Some of us need that little bit of extra push. And so, yeah, the next video that's coming is about working out for, fitness for people over 40. Because I can relate directly to that, being over 40 now. Where we at? Let's see. Tom Brady, I got that. Yeah, you remember Quadrex from years ago? Sir Switch Crookington. Quadrex, hey, he been riding for a long time. I'm pretty sure he found me on Fresh Out, because he's been riding with them for a long, long, long time. Yuri Nader. Would you win a tickle fight between you and Hezbollah? That little motherfucker is so funny. I don't think I would win. Because I'm super damn ticklish. And it'd just be fucking hella funny fighting with this little motherfucker is funny. If y'all haven't seen Hezbollah, Google him. That little dude is funny as shit. I would probably lose. Quadrex said, like and share the channel, people. It will really help. Yeah, absolutely, man. It definitely helps. The likes. It's free to hit the like button. If you did not already know, it's free. It doesn't require a whole lot either. A lot of effort. Like, you just hit the screen like, boop. Simple as that. Killer Kenyas, when did you really start taking working out seriously? In prison or way after? No, when I was in the county jail. I went to the county jail. You're from Duval County. Duval County jail was not no joke. I heard they built a new jail, but the one that I was in, they took all the TVs out. There was no pacifiers. That's what I always call it, the human adult pacifier. It's exactly that. When you get to prison, motherfuckers now got tablets. These motherfuckers are on their tablet all day. Or they got TV, right? And when they got TV, there's no TV still. When they got a TV, it's a form of pacification. And so anyways, they don't have that in Duval County Jail. And you enter into every floor I was on and every dorm I was in was like Thunderdome. Because it was where everybody's facing a lot of time. Motherfuckers were mad. Buddy didn't come back from court. He got 150 years. Oh, they didn't build a new one? All right, I hear you. Buddy come back from court. He got 150. He got life sentence. Motherfucker's not happy. He ain't coming back smiling. It's a war zone. And so I worked out in there. I kept my head, focused on my workout, writing my people. Mainly I was writing a lot of people back then. Working out. Every day, pull-ups, push-ups. This ain't no bullshit. I could do 1,200 push-ups. 1,200 push-ups in 1 hour. We'd have contests in there because fuck, you're just bored. And it's full of nothing but testosterone and aggression. So you challenge people. I would challenge people all the time. Like, whoever can beat me in here doing push-ups, whatever, I'll bet them whatever. Honey bun, rack of cookies. And you ain't finna beat me. No, sir. And so that's when I started taking it serious. Where we at? Coach Anderson, you seem like a superior person as a comeback, probably a good fighter too. Did anyone try to put you down because you were a tough guy? People fight for power. No, that didn't happen. And this is what happens. You got dudes that come in there that are tough guys, and they go around muscling people. They go around disrespecting people. Those people always get checked. And somebody will show them, hey, there's somebody here tougher than you. All the time. That always happens. But if you respect people and you give them their room, you know what I mean? You got to watch your manners when you're in this motherfucker. Like, you don't never ever reach over somebody's plate of food. You don't sit at the table full of people you don't know. You don't go in somebody's cell. Uh, it's just common sense. But some people don't employ common sense in there, you know. But if you use common sense and manners and respect people, now that doesn't mean that you're like backing up from everybody. You're all pussyfooting and scared. Because listen, the wolves are coming to get you if that happens. If you're walking around all soft like sidewalk sissy, you're thinking you're being respectful by being soft, cotton candy. They're gonna eat your ass up. Y'all know what happens when you eating cotton candy? That shit dissolves. It's gone. And that's how they do. They just eat your ass straight up. So you got to be a man. You got to be prideful and respectful, but you respect other people. And so that's what time it is, man. Tom Cruise pretty fit at 60. Hell yeah, he is. He is too. He's an anomaly as well. He probably eats super fucking healthy. That man definitely eats healthy. He got a fuck ton of money too. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but you know he lives here. And wow, I'm assuming he lives here, like L.A. area, probably up in the fucking hills somewhere. But everybody out there got plenty of money and they get a lot of cosmetic surgery. Not taking no props from him. I'm just saying he looks extremely vital for his age. He looks way better than most 60-year-old people. So, but he does take care of himself 100%, man. No TV, same jail. They keep talking about a new one. How close to the draw? Oh, Steve Foss, what's up, brother? Um, so we don't have a drawing date, as I'm pretty sure you know. Are you still doing the beadwork, by the way? The custom bead art beads, or yeah. Anyways, man, I don't have a drawing date, and this is the reason. Like I'm on here right now. How many people we got? 14 people, right? So the channel doesn't have any of the traction that I used to have. You know, used to I would get on here, there'd probably be 100 people on it live, but I don't have that traction anymore. And so I'm having to build up the traction. You know, I'm constantly talking about the bike every chance I get, but it's a slow process. So we're still a ways out. But whenever it is, you can believe it's going to go, right? And hey, so I put this on here too. Anybody that's new on here right now, this is the registration. It's a wreck dirty because I keep it in the bike in the saddlebag. But let me see. That's my name. Where are we at? Can you guys see that? There we go. 2007 Harley Davidson. What else he got on here? I mean, it's got a VIN number. But somebody commented earlier and said, how do we know you really own the bike? Hey, viable question. I'm not mad at them for asking that. They don't know me, obviously, because if they did know me, they would know. I don't fuck around. And I've had that bike for a couple of years. It's paid for. Nobody gonna finance that bike. So I was just showing the registration just to clarify. Yeah, I do own the bike. But I don't have an exact date on the giveaway. Let me see. I think you asked something else. Hold on. How close are we? Were you in Florida prison with Victor Lugo? Pain and Gain? Victor Lugo. I was in Florida prison, but I don't remember Victor Lugo. You know, there's over 100 prisons in Florida. I think there's like 110 of them. So it's hard to see everybody, man. Daniel Lugo. Yeah, I don't remember Victor or Daniel Lugo. No, I don't remember him. Steve was cracking. I know you got no date. Totally understand. Just curious how we're doing on total number. Oh, shit, I ain't even hit 100 yet. He ain't hit the 100 mark. Um, yeah, and you know, I'm not sure why. I even dropped the price down. Basically, at this point, it's going to be real close to, by the time I repaint the bike, I'm going to replace the radio in it, ship the bike, plus I got to take myself either by car or airplane to the person because I'm going to do video on dropping the bike off to the person delivering it to them. So it's probably fair to say I'm going to end up taking a loss on it, but I don't even look at it as a loss because it's helping grow my platform. Not only is it going to help grow the platform, but it's also going to bless somebody else. And it's what I'm putting out into the world, what I'm putting out into the universe. When I'm putting positivity out into the universe, you see it helping people, right? Think about it. When somebody gets his bike, whether that's you, Steve, or anybody that has entered the drawing. How fucking huge of a blessing is that? Like, dude, that shit just gets me excited to know I'm gonna be pulling up on this baby, giving this thing to somebody. That's a huge fucking blessing. So the fact that I'm probably gonna take a loss on it, it's fine with me. You know, I paid for the bike cash when I bought it. So to me, I don't consider it a loss. I consider it an investment into helping other people, creating good in the world. Yeah, that's what I consider it. So I don't have a date on it. I'm wanting to get it popped off because, oh my God, let me show you. I know that showed everybody, but there might be some new people on here. So right here, man, we're giving this bike to one lucky winner on the channel. I'm gonna be doing a live when I give it away. It's got a full audio system in it, JL audio speakers, which if you don't know about JL audio, they're super loud, really good speakers. Got a touchscreen radio, but I'm gonna replace that just because it got water in it. It still works, but the screen is not clear, so I wouldn't give it to somebody that way. Everything on this bike is custom. The whole front end, the whole fairing, it's got 26-inch wheel, chromed out forks that have been raked. The front neck's been rewelded. It's got a can of whoop ass in case you need to bust somebody up. Chromed out engine. It's got airbags in the back. It's got the saddlebags. Speaker built into this one. Speaker built into this one. It's got subwoofers inside with the amplifier. Huge running boards. I mean, look. Sorry about that. Let me show you from a distance. My foot's a size 10.5, right? And it fits on there great. Got a back running board for the lady. I had this seat built, this ostrich print. 52 spoke wheel, LED headlights. This side's completely, the whole bike is tricked out, man. This whole bike is super, super dope. Sorry about the camera movement, man. And that means fuck your feelings. Yeah. 2007 Road King. Say Road King, fully customized. Airbags on the back. The tank is stretched. It's got a teardrop tank. It's a beautiful bike. Not only is it beautiful, but it rides good. So, and that's the issue with some of the custom bikes like that. They're more for looking at, but that bitch rips. I ride it. I don't even play around with it. But here's the other thing is I really want it to pop off quickly, because the sooner we get that to pop off, the sooner that right there is going to pop off. My next giveaway is this one. Is the screens, let me see in the comments. Can you guys still see in the, is my screen clear? Because I'm on Wi-Fi and I'm outside my yard. Let me know if the screen is clear real quick, guys. What year did I get out of prison? 2014. Is the screen clear? Drop a comment. Let me know. Can you guys see? I'm going to show you guys this car real quick. All right, it's clear. Cool, cool, cool. Let me adjust this camera stick real quick. Show you this car. So when I bought the car, to begin with, it's got an aftermarket roll cage on it. So it does not factory roll cage. Simpson racing seats. Beautiful seats. I had them made. I mean, when I ordered them, they had to build them, is what I'm saying. Diamond stitch. Seat heaters built into them. I got radio, rugged radio, so you could talk to each person, in the car. It's got a radio. This radio installed inside the car. This steering wheel is a custom steering. This is the same people that made the roll cage. It's called Madigan. So if you guys know anything about side-by-sides, Madigan's the aftermarket company here in California. The body's completely black. I still got like a little bit of blue on it back here, right here, but I'm gonna wrap that before I get rid of it. It's got a storage compartment on the back. This is a whip, like a light you plug in on here, but I got some big ass whips. I'm probably gonna give the whips away. They come with it. assault bars in the back. These bars are a beast. So they're really for suspension, but if you flip the car, those bars that I just showed you guys, because people flip the car all the time or jump them, when you flip the car, that's one of the first weak brake points that break, and so that makes it that's a beautiful car. I mean, can you imagine? You enter the win and you got this fucking car sitting in your house. What? I mean, that is going to be that's going to be cool. Oh, and I got paddle tires with it. I only took the paddle tires out one time. Sand stripper. Yeah. We got Method racing wheels. Sand stripper. It's still got sand in the rim. But look at the paddles. So, the point is, the sooner you guys get all the tickets for the Road King. And if you're on here, man, and you want to get a ticket to win the Road King that I just showed here, I'll show it to you one more time. If you want to enter to win the Road King that I'm giving away, this red Road King, go to my website, FYTON. It's called FYTON. It's in my video descriptions. So if you don't catch it here on the video, you can go into one of my video descriptions, FYTON. You can get a ticket to win the bike. Tickets are $35. All you have to do is get a t-shirt or my mindset training program. The mindset training program is a huge, huge benefit to anybody that buys it. Worth way more than $35. So think about it. $35, you can win this bike. But if you get the mindset training program, you're fucking winning already, because you're getting a program that is life-changing. And bigger than that, if you, I haven't opened it up yet, but I do personal training, and I'm going to be offering one-on-one personal training with people for nutrition, fitness, and mindset, working out. I actually, at one point I had an app, but I don't have my app anymore in the Play Store, but I had a fitness app where I would build programs into it for people. What I have found with workouts is a lot of people don't follow the workout. They'll follow the nutrition plan, but a lot of people don't have access to all the different types of equipment, or they go to different gyms. So I was in the same wing as Frank Valdez. Yeah, sad situation about that. But so I used to do fitness and nutrition training. And through doing that, I found a couple of things. People don't always follow the workouts to a T. And the thing about working out is most guys, look, we've worked out before. You know it works for you. You got to try new techniques. But my point is, the biggest part is the mindset training and the nutrition. Because no matter what, no matter how hard you work out, no matter how many reps you do, how many sets you do, how many days a week you go, you will not outwork one thing, and that's called a bad diet. If you ain't eating healthy diets, healthy nutrition plan, I don't care how much working out you do. I ain't just talking about it. I'm going to show you right here. This is what I'm eating. It's on the patio. Just had a peanut butter protein shake, chicken salad. So when I'm telling you guys, I'm not just telling you for the fun of it. I'm telling you how I'm living, how I get the results I get. My mindset training program has gotten me to where I'm at. So I ain't fucking around is my point. Let me back up and check these questions, man. Somebody said, yeah, it's clear. Yeah, it's clear. When did I get out of prison? I think I answered that 2014. These streams are really making my hospital stay much more enjoyable. You helping me, and in turn, I'm helping others and myself. 100%, man. That's what it's about. When you're learning or you're growing and you're helping other people, and then they can help other people. I was just telling a buddy of mine this. He's a big box store. He works in a big store. He's a manager there. Super cool dude, man. I meet people all the time just because I like to talk to people and interact with people. In the end, I always get to encourage them. And so I met him a couple of years ago. Every time I come in there, he's super warm and welcoming, friendly, super cool guy. And just recently, he's just like, man, he's got a good position, makes really good money. He's a young dude. He's doing well. Um, but one of the last times that I went in there with him, went into the store and spoke to him, he was like, bro, I'm just kind of getting, basically, he's just kind of getting worn out with the job. He's like, I've done everything. He's just like, fuck, man. And so when he was telling me, I'm listening and I'm thinking, and I'm like, brother, everything you just said, it's because you said it. You're telling yourself you're getting worn out with the job. There's nothing new. I was like, here, let's just take a look real quick. We were standing in an aisle inside the store, a store with high end shit in it. So I'm looking down the aisle. I'm like, bro, look at this aisle. This shit is not even shit all out of order. I'm like, bro, there's plenty of shit in here to do. You're just telling yourself you've done everything. I said, you know what? Just because you're like at the level that you're at, there's more to do. You can go back down here and do some shit, right? Go back down here, sweep the fucking floors, go straighten the shelves up. Because what you're doing is you're creating like a sense of work ethic that the other people are seeing, the people that work for you. The people that work for you, they're not like, oh, fuck, the manager's here. They're like, this motherfucker, he's got a positive attitude. He's happy. He's friendly. He's working. He's out here in the fucking aisle straightening this shit up. And so, anyways, after we go through a little long talk, he's like, bro, I appreciate it. And then when I came back a couple of days ago, he's like, man, that talk you had with me just changed. He's like, it just changed my thinking. He was like, man, now I'm over here. He said when I seen him come in, he was like over in, there's a corner area, and he was talking to another one of his workers. He's like, man, you got me over here pep talking to everybody now. I'm like, bro, that's the biggest thing. I was like, you know what? It's nice when I can help somebody, but to actually know that when I help somebody, it in turns gives them something to help somebody. Let me set the camera up again, man. Hold on. It in turn, it's giving them the tools or the equipment to help somebody, right? Yeah, you can buy it with a regular card, 100%. It's a legit website. You can go right on there and buy it. Send you a confirmation number. Give me just a second. I'll tell you details about it. But when I'm able to help somebody, right? This shit, it's just like you're seeing the world change. I'm helping him. He's over here motivating his employees. And when I was telling him, that when he told me that on this last visit, I was like, bro, do you know what that means? I was like, when a person's giving back, like I'm giving to him, right? Helping him, encouraging him, motivating him, inspiring him, giving him a different way to look at things and go about things. And then he, in turn, is encouraging and inspiring his employees because he's the manager, right? I said, think about it. When you're talking to these people in here, and they're not like, oh, fuck, the manager's here today, or I got to go to work, this fucking manager, but they like you and they're listening to you, and you're encouraging them. I said, think about how you could really, truly be changing the world. Fuck this job. Like, the job's cool. Fuck this job. What about the fact that you might be doing something that is going to benefit that guy that he takes home to his family, and then it's benefiting his kids? Like, what does his child become in a positive way because of the way that you motivated or encouraged him? I was like, bro, there ain't no amount of money in the world that could pay for that. That's fucking huge. Literally. So, my point, and I just went on a fucking rant, is to me it's more important like helping people, because fuck, man, I've been there in hard times. I've been there in hard times. I know what it means to have a positive role model, a mentor. The most positive role model I ever got in my life was a piece of paper that got slid under my door that helped me change my way of thinking. And what I've been able to take from that and share back to the people, to you guys, fuck, man, there ain't nothing better than that. Especially, I mean, I've gotten comments from people all over the fucking place that are like, bro, listening to your stories, your positivity, knowing what you've been through, that shit has encouraged me so much. I just completely changed my life. So, real shit, man. Real shit. Where are we at? Let me get back on here because I went on a hard-ass rant just now. All right, we was on Quadrex. God dang, I done messed the camera up again. The camera went blank. Yeah, where are we at? Let me go back to these questions, man. Sorry about the camera shaking around, man. Exhumed corpse. Nailed it. Cheetah tastic. Man, how I keep doing this? What's up, homie? Hip hop heavyweight here. I hear you. What's up, brother? How you doing? Said I wish I owned that. I'd love to come fly. Fly. I'd fly to come drive it. 100%, man. How is the winner picked on the bike? How's the winner picked on the bike? There's a website, random, R-A-N-D-O-M, random.org. Random.org. You can go to the website right now. So random.org is a website that it's atmospheric sounds that they use. So basically what it does is when a person purchases it on my website, an entry, you get an email that gives you it's like a receipt. It's got your order confirmation number in it. That order confirmation number, I pull out of the back end of my website. Every single person has got their name, their telephone number, their email, with their order number. I take their order number, enter it into random.org, and on the day of the drawing, which I'm going to publicize it big time, heavy on YouTube, so that as many people can jump on the live drawing as possible. What I'm going to do is I put it on random.org on live. I'll be sharing my screen. Boom, hit generate the winner. And the fucking thing, it's completely untouched by human is what I mean. It's the winning numbers are picked by, generated by atmospheric pressure. However the fuck that works, I just know it's not manipulated by humans, which is cool. And then so what I'll do then, when the person is picked, boom, call them on the phone and tell them, look, you fucking just won this bike. We're going to set up a date, have it delivered, and then I'm going to have the bike shipped to the person. And then once it gets there, I'll be there to meet the shipping company and then give the person possession of the bike myself. So it's going to be cool. One of you guys get to meet me. We're going to hang out and make a day of it. Make a video out of it. Frank Valdez, same prison as yours, yeah. Frank Valdez got murdered in FSP on a wing called Q Wing, Max Management. And if you pull up the case about him, his autopsy report says his injuries were consistent with being run over by a dump truck. The man was in a little cell, a 6x9 cell, concrete. The whole cell is concrete. Even your bunk in that cell is made of concrete. You don't get a steel slab. It's poured concrete that's poured from the floor up. The whole room is concrete. The only thing in there that is steel is the bars. You got a set of bars, and then outside of that, you got another concrete wall with a door. But you got steel bars, and then you got a sink toilet combo. The officers wrote the report, and they said that the man jumped off his bunk repeatedly until he killed himself. However, when you read the autopsy report, they said his injuries were consistent with being run over by a dump truck, and he had a size 12, I believe it was, boot print imprinted into his chest. The fuck? A police boot print. How'd that happen? They didn't drove the dump truck in there. When they got out, they stepped on him. This is absolutely insane. Refried beans are good too. Hey man, I'm a fan of refried beans myself. Oh yeah, Quadrex. Yeah man, I never had that battle, brother. Smoking cigarettes. I know they're highly addictive, but they're highly unhealthy. And listen, man, there's just one fucking person. I can't make the choice. Man beside you can't make the choice. Nobody can. You fucking throw that shit down and be done with it. It is what it is. And then you're just training your mind to be focused on something else when that fucking, oh, you gotta have one, I need one. You get the fucking whatever you get when you need to smoke a cigarette and be done with it, brother. Transform. That's what it's about, like you said. Where are we at? The story of eating apples. Oh my God, I'm on. I forgot about that. I can't fly to US because I'm not jabbed. What does jab mean? I'm gonna tell the story about apples. Let me read the questions. Stay on here. Pay attention. I got a good story for you guys. Hey Bryan, can I buy tickets with a regular credit card? Absolutely. You go to the website FYTON.org. FYTON.org. And you can get an entry on the website, FYTON.org. Tells you right at the beginning of the site, you'll see a video of the bike. It tells you exactly how to enter, gives you an order confirmation number. Your order confirmation number is your receipt. So it doesn't matter because it's an email. You have the shit on email. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm saying is you ain't got to worry about a receipt that you fucking keep or anything. Where we at? So City Yoga is a real turning point for you. Yeah, absolutely. It's the biggest turning point in my life. But like when you make a turning point, you start to progress because of it. You don't ever just stop right there. And that's what I tell people is like when you're trying to progress, you set fucking extraordinary goals. Like that most people are just like that shit's fucking outlandish. Whatever. You keep pedaling your fucking bicycle of fucking contentment. I'm setting fucking extraordinary goals. And even if I have to pivot on the way to the goal, the shit that I accomplish on the way to that goal is going to be far bigger than a lot of people because you're over here fucking telling me my goals are too big. Fuck off. Hell no. Don't let nobody ever tell you your goals are too big. Set exceptional, extraordinary goals that make motherfuckers tell you, oh, your goals are too big. Yeah, okay, kiss my ass. I'm going to holler at you. Yeah, keep laughing at them. That's what I do. How'd I get the bike? I pay cash for it. Where are we at? Cheetah-tastic. My daughter changed my YouTube name. What if you buy more than one shirt per order? Preferably what I prefer you to do is, it doesn't matter because but it's easier just for me to keep track of. But every single person, it's all itemized. You can buy 20 shirts and it gives you 20 entries. I was going to say it's easier if you buy order by order, but you don't have to do that. It's free shipping with it, but it's itemized in the back of my website. The shit's fucking done the right way. So it's itemized and tracked. Like I had a guy the other day, Rotten Apple News. He's at his nephew's funeral, I think. So I haven't seen him on here in a couple of days. I know I talked to him. He said he was headed to a funeral. He got 5 entries and he did it on one purchase. So yeah, it doesn't matter. You can do as many as you want on a single purchase. In each item, whether you get the mindset course and a T-shirt, that would be 2 purchases, two entries. So what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter how many things you buy. Just clarifying, making sure you guys understand. If that's, yeah, you got it. There you go, man. Just want to make sure you guys got it. Oh, he's not vaxxed. Man, fuck a vaccination. This is how I feel about it. Look, these motherfuckers tell you, grow up, get a job, get a house, go live your life. Like your parents tell you, get the fuck out. And they tell me that. I moved out when I was 14. But for the general people, right? Most people, they're like, all right, go figure it out. It's like pushing a bird out of a nest. And you're thinking, yeah, okay, I'm on my own. I'm living my own life. Man, you got the fucking biggest parents in the world. These fucking government telling you what to do. Forcing people, like here in California, my wife has a medical license, and they're forcing people to have medical license in California to get vaccinations and boosters. And now, I'm not against it or for it. It's like, my point to that is, do what the fuck you want. If you want to get a vaccination, get one. That's your business. If you don't want to, okay, whatever. That's still your business. And here's the crazy part. There's people that are like, oh, well, if you don't get a vaccination, you could harming other people. Motherfucker, people that are getting vaccinated are still getting sick. I said, what the fuck? No, hell no. Do what you want to do. This shit's ridiculous. Do I ever feel guilt or shame about the crimes that I committed? So let me explain it to you so that we got a good, clear understanding of it. I've committed a lot of damn crimes over my life because I was a maniac kid. And I've thought about every one of them. And I've been regretful for every one of them. I've had remorse for them. I have felt guilty. I've felt ashamed. I felt bad for it, right? Okay, so then after you do that, you analyze the shit. You're like, fuck, that was a bad mistake. I feel terrible about it. Now, how the fuck can I learn about it? How can I grow from that? And so my point is, I have felt those feelings, but I don't feel them anymore. And that's because when you're in a form of mindset of regret and remorse and suffering, you're fucking performing at a lower level. You can't get where you're trying to go. And so I learned that you deal with your problem, you accept it, you own it, you learn from it, and you keep it fucking moving. That's what you do, man. You keep it fucking moving. Yeah. Where we at? David Graziano, what up? What up? How you doing, man? Good to see you on here. Uh, where we at? Am I still in contact with Josh over at Lightdown? Nah, I don't ever talk to him. We did an interview a long time ago. I haven't really talked to him since then. That's a real busy dude. I think he's and look, my YouTube channel is baby infant. His shit's huge, and he's still putting out content. And I can tell you this, like I'm doing mine full time right now. It's a lot of work. So, like the social time, I'd imagine he doesn't have a lot of social time. I think he's strictly about his work. Because if you quit doing YouTube for a minute, your shit'll go downhill real quick. So, buddy's on his job, you know? He's got a job to do, he's doing his thing. So, yeah, I don't really talk to him. Oh, the magnet sticking. Hey, roll the losing dice. Man, it's like, I'm not talking bad about nobody. I'm not happy that the motherfucker ain't here no more. But listen, man, don't attack a goddamn moving dump truck. Like, if you're in your right motherfucking mind, why would you attack a moving dump truck? It makes no sense. The fuck? You jump on the side of a moving dump truck at nighttime. The fuck? And you're high on pills? Hey, well, shit. I wish I would have stopped and told him what happened, because I would have never went to prison. Beyond that, hey, I can't change it. Can't live with regret. You know, I do feel bad for, I still feel bad for the fact that man isn't here by the choice that he made. But I do feel bad for it because I did drive my vehicle over there. It's not a crime to drive my vehicle over there. It's not a crime to go on the road that I went on. I did go over there. This motherfucker attacked a moving dump truck and fell off, and the truck ran his ass over. But the biggest thing is he had a kid that has to grow up without a father. You know, I don't know what kind of dad he would ever been. Their whole family's strung out on drugs. I seen his little brother last time I went to Jacksonville. He didn't know it was me. He's strung out on heroin. They said some foul shit about his little brother. I don't know if it's true or not. So I'm not going to say what it is because I can't verify it, but the drugs done got the best of Buddy. Like, what happened, homie? So, yeah, you can't live with regret, man. Regret's a fucking murderous thing to live with. You know? Where we at? Yeah, don't dwell on regret. 100%, man. David Graziano. I've done stupid things too, and I still regret, but I learn. I mean, yeah, I try not to regret, man, because it's a form of hindrance. Like, literally, think about it. When you're fucking regretting something, you're putting yourself into a negative state because regret is not, I don't know if anybody can explain it differently. Regret is not a state of positivity. And for me, every single day is another opportunity to make some progress, another opportunity to live an enjoyable life. And I can't do that in a negative state of mind. Real shit. Real shit, man. Cheetah-tastic. Can you give me an idea what your channel is focused on now that you moved on from prison? Yeah, I got an idea for you. I'm still going to do prison stories. Like yesterday, I'd done a prison story. When I jump on lives, I'll tell prison stories. In the end, what I'm going to try to do, like tomorrow, or my next video that's coming out, it'll probably be Monday because I'm still editing it, is a fitness video, right? And it's for fitness geared toward guys that are over 40 years old. It's going to be a circuit training exercise routine. But ultimately, everything ties back in together. You know, if you're trying to exercise, it's a form of positivity, of motivation. It's a form of trying to progress and do better in your life, be healthier, right? If I'm doing a motivational video, again, that's motivational, it's positive. If I'm telling a prison story, I'm usually telling you an aspect that ends up with something on a positive note. And then my giveaways. So I'm doing giveaways. That's a big part of my company now. It's called FYTON. So through my company, I'm giving this motorcycle away. That's what some of the videos will be about, my giveaways. And then my mindset mastery course, which is called FYTON, which means fuck your thoughts of negativity. So basically, I'm gonna be putting out a lot of videos on positivity, health, fitness, and just life. Like I'm gonna do some content here soon. I'm putting this house where I'm at right now. I'm gonna put this house on Airbnb, and who knows about Airbnb? Who knows about Airbnb revenue? Like, do you have an Airbnb? Do you know how much they make? Are you familiar with it? If you know, drop a comment before I get into it too much. Where we at? You got a heart as big as Texas. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Biggest lesson prison taught you? Yeah, I'll tell you that right now. Life is short. Think about this. In the grand scheme of time, if you live 100 years, whatever it is that we call years, right? Because that's just something that people came up with as far as like keeping track of time, what we call time. If you live 100 fucking years, how long is that? That shit is minuscule. This is nothing. It's like a brief little flash in time. This shit been here a long fucking time, and we're living 100 years, maybe maximum. I mean, a few people live beyond that, but most of us ain't going to. I'm 45. If I make it at 90, that means my life is halfway over. Halfway. So that means I get to live 9 decades. I spent a whole decade of that in prison, 11 years. So the biggest lesson that I learned was, this life is not a fucking joke. It's a gift. And you only get one of these motherfuckers. Don't waste it. Make the best of it. You know, and this is where it begins. So a minute ago, when you were asking about what is the channel about, like, obviously I'm trying to find what type of my motivational content really resonates with people the most. So, you know, ultimately you got to get views on YouTube, right? But when I jump on and do my lives, most likely we'll just be chopping it up like we are, talking about every fucking thing around. But like I said, you got one life. That's the biggest lesson that prison taught me. We got one fucking life. Make the absolute best of it. Nobody else is going to make the best of it for you. And this shit might be done tomorrow. So you got to live happily. You got to push through the fucking limits. If you ain't happy where the fuck you are, do something about it. Nobody else is going to do nothing about it. You can sit around and cry and complain and be angry and blame this and blame that. No, fuck no. It's your fault. And so that was the biggest lesson I learned in prison. I mean, it sounded like a dog in my backyard. Yeah, that was the biggest lesson, man. I hope that explained it for you. Where we at? Bill McDonald. Have you heard of Chris Beast Mode Jones, millionaire personal trainer on YouTube? Chris Jones, Beast Mode. I haven't heard of him. Honestly, I have not. Yeah, I don't know. There's one guy that I went and bought a motorcycle up in LA a couple years ago. And when I got there, the guy was an FBI agent. I remember when I first met him, I said, man, you ever met anybody that escaped from prison? He said, yeah, a few of them. I was like, what? Because nobody ever, when I asked him that, says, yeah. I did a public speaking thing, and when I was on stage, I said, you guys ever met anybody that escaped from prison? Well, some people that had met me were already, they were there. They had seen me at another speaking event. They said, yeah, you. I was like, oh. But typically, people say no. And so when I asked this guy, he said, yeah, I was an FBI. I worked for the FBI. I was a fugitive apprehension officer. I was like, oh, shit. So anyways, the dude owns a gym up in near LA. And when I went to his gym, like another time after I bought the motorcycle from him, he was telling me, like, his gym is, it's called Self-Made Training Facility. And a lot of celebrity or social media fitness people go there, like big name people. And he said one of the guys who used to work for him, he was a trainer in the gym. They called him the Booty King. So basically, he was training girls how to grow their butt. And he said all the other fitness trainers would make fun of him, talk shit to him, right? I'm like, you're the fucking Booty King? This motherfucker went online and started teaching people, became a millionaire, strapped, hella strapped, like big dumb money. Ain't nobody talking shit about him no more. And no more. Yeah. Where are we at? You can always bounce back from adversity, no matter how bad things are. 100%. It's mindset. And then you got to be committed, dedicated, because shit can be bad. You can bounce back from it. They get hit right over the head again with a pile of shit. You can either choose to wipe that shit off, clean yourself up, and keep going, or you can be like, God, motherfucking, be mad because you got shit all over you. No, man, clean the shit off and keep it moving. Next time, pay attention better so you don't get hit with more shit. You know? Where are we at? Dell said, you can't regret anything in life. All good and bad choices made you who you are. 100%. 100%. Happens and that's that. Happened and that's that. We can do nothing but move on. That's all you can do, man, is you fucking move on. Move on. For sure. Also, hate only lowers your own frequency. Frequency. Y'all heard it right there. We're operating on frequency levels, creating vibrations that come. Your vibration, every fucking buddy is vibrating. Who knows about vibrations? It's actually, they've done a lot of research. Who knows about vibrations before I start talking about it? JR Minor, what's going on, man? We needed your voice back on here. Hey, I appreciate it. Speaking of that, I get comments. I mentioned it on here the other day, but no, I don't think anybody replied. Somebody did reply. Oh yeah, he said he would buy the audiobook. But I'm just trying to get like a general consensus. If I did like some video, I listen to positive quotes. Who likes to listen to positive quotes on here? Anybody like to listen to positive quotes? Hit the like button if you like positive quotes. So basically, you click on the video, and it's just a voice reading positive quotes, right? And that's funny. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but I listen to those positive quotes. Yeah, Zig Ziglar. So I listen to them on YouTube all the time, right? And like I'll be in the garage working on something, a motorcycle or whatever, or I'm working out, and I just turn on positive quotes and let the shit play. Because the state of mind, when you're listening to that positive message, it's just creating that state of mind, right? So who likes to listen to positive messages, like positive quotes? And the reason I'm asking is because I've had several people say, man, you got a good voice for talking on here. We'd like to hear your voice. And so what I wanted to do was make some videos, a visual video. Like I have a drone that records phenomenal video, right? David Goggins, Beast Mode. Yeah. So what I was going to do is go record like the coastline where I live here. It's like cliffs and it's really pretty by the beach. So I was going to record the coastline with the drone, which, the visual aspect of it just makes you feel good watching it. And then put a voice overlay of positive quotes, me reading them in the video, and upload that to YouTube. If I do that, who's going to listen to it? Would anybody listen to it if I did that? That's what I need to know. Or am I just blowing wind in my own self? Hey, where we at? Yeah, I appreciate you, JR. Good to see you on here. Cheetah Tassity, that's cool. I need to lose about 100 pounds. I'm at 3. God dang, brother. Are you familiar with Carl Jung's ideas on integrating your shadow self? I gotta remember what Carl Jung. I know I read it. I've read some of his work when I was in prison, but I don't remember. You got me on that one. Fuck, you got me on that one. I normally can answer the questions, but I don't remember that one. I know I've heard his name. I know, like, your visual memory is the strongest memory you have, and I can see his name, in a book. I can't fucking remember. If my memory, my regular memory was as good as my visual memory, we'd be gold. Then you wouldn't be able to get me. I would remember every fucking thing. Because I could see my visual memory, I can remember every fucking thing. But, yeah. So anyways, where are we at? Bro, yeah, cheetah-tastic. That's, if you're at 390, man, you got to put in some fucking work and you got to be committed to it. 100%. You know, and you told me a minute ago that your kid changed your YouTube name, right? And so when you have a kid here in this world, there ain't nothing more fucking valuable than being there for your kid. The fuck's more valuable than that? Being there for your kid, spending time with your kid, playing with your kids, like, that's what time it is. So to do that, you need to be as healthy as possible. And if we're pushing 390, we're not at our prime. So a nutrition plan, that nutrition plan, the accountability, you know, I'm not even talking shit. I'm just being real. Like, you probably, your biggest benefit is going to be somebody, an accountability coach to hold you accountable, right? And that nutrition plan. And stick to that motherfucker like your life depends on it. I'm reading the comments right now, guys. Denzel Washington quotes. Oh, you'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse? You damn sure won't. Denzel Washington's quote. Yeah, Denzel Washington's a beast. I love listening to Buddy. He got a good voice, and he's got some very intuitive shit that he talks about. It's about doing the work. Yeah, 100%, David. It is about doing the work. Keep hammering, Cameron Haynes. Keep hammering, Cameron Haynes. Fuck, y'all got me twice on here. I know Cameron Haynes. Keep hammering. It sounds good. Keep hammering. That's what it's about. That's what my logo says. Fight on. Fuck your thoughts of negativity. Keep hammering. Keep moving. Keep pushing. The fuck? If you give up, it's only because you gave up. It ain't because of the circumstance. It ain't because of the people, the places, the environment. It's because you fucking chose to give up. 100%. Fantastic. You work from the house. You got to make a couple of changes. Do you work on a computer? Probably. If you're working from the house. And you're also in the house with the fucking refrigerator and the cabinets full of food, which is problematic. I mean, it's just being real. It is what it is, right? And this is something else I noticed too, is like when I travel across the country, we, as a whole, Americans, we got poor posture. We eat bad. There's a lot of bad food choices to eat. And we get content, comfortable, and we get hooked on the shit. You had a computer 10 feet from the kitchen. Kids are. Bruh, this is what I'm talking about. I see this shit often. Number one, get you a desk so you can stand at it. Fuck sitting down at the desk, right? If you get tired, let the motherfucker back down and take a break. Stand it back up. Standing desk. That's like number one. With good posture. Not fucking bent over. Here's how you get your posture. I'm gonna show you. Fuck it. Who knows what good posture is? How to get good posture? I showed y'all guys the other day. I'm gonna show you again. So it's like this. It's real basic, man. So you put yourself against a wall. This is very important. Put your butt against the wall and then put your shoulder blades against the wall. Hold your stomach as contracted as possible. And that's the posture. That's the posture you want to keep. And it's critical because when you're standing at the desk like that all day, or sitting at the desk and you're hunched over, your shoulders are forward, it's fucking your posture up, it's hurting your back, it's hurting your neck, it's hurting everything. And here's what the end result is. It's hurting your ability to play with your kids. What hurts worse than that? Nothing. Absolutely nothing hurts worse than that. So get you a standing desk if you can get it. Oh, my shit was falling over. That standing desk is really, really critical. Some healthy food in the house. If you got to fucking throw food out of the house, throw it out. I've done that before. I had my sister staying here. They would be in there cooking brownies and shit. I threw that shit straight in the trash. I was like, y'all eat them now? Whatever you don't eat, you ain't gonna leave that shit on my stove all night. Fuck no. I threw it right in the trash. You gotta go. Uh, yeah, the computer. Dale Carnegie. Oh, Dale Carnegie. So I listen to Dale Carnegie on YouTube. You know, the audio. Straight beast. Um, yeah, Dale Carnegie is badass. You're on to something with the mindset training, sell to military, and even law enforcement. It's open to anybody, man. I would love for law enforcement to get it. And I ain't being funny about it. I'm being dead ass serious because we got a problem with law enforcement. Can you guys hear me? My voice is actually getting, it's cold outside. And if you can't hear me, I apologize. I do have a microphone plugged in. Can y'all hear me any better right now? Somebody said my voice is getting low. How about now? Is that better? Is it better? Is it better? Can you guys hear me any better? Brian Fraser, what up, homie? Let me know if I keep going. I won't be talking and nobody can hear me. Law enforcement, they definitely need my course, 100%. Military could use it for sure because they're dealing with some serious shit. That a lot of it is mindset, especially when they're deployed. Law enforcement, they deal with some serious shit on the daily, and some of the shit they get away with is because they got a broken fucking mindset. And so, I would love for law enforcement to get my course. But fuck, send me to a thing. I'll go train them. Hold an event. I'll come and train them. No problem. A little bit, it's bearable, but a little whispery. Let me unplug the mic. Look, I just unplugged the mic. Can you hear me any better? Maybe this mic is not on point. How about now? Does that sound any better? Les Brown, Tony Robbins, straight beast, animals. Les Brown is fucking, he's a beast for sure. Definitely. He's badass. Well, I'm fixing to be putting my shit out there on audio content. Basically, it's going to be in video format. I'm even going to read portions of my Mindset Mastery course. So I'll record it like a voiceover type of thing, and then throw it on some type of cool visual, probably my drone footage, like near the beach or over a city or something, and just read it in a form that you don't have to watch a video. You can just fucking listen to it and let it play. And because that fucking excites me more than anything, is giving people a positive message, something they can benefit from. If you could just let the shit play and then fucking be inspiring, encouraging, and teaching you new shit at the same time, fuck, that's great, right? Can you guys hear me any better now that I unplugged the mic? Did I ever write a book on the escape story? I think it has movie potential. I'm sure you had those thoughts already. I might say you got a golden voice. Audio is good. I have a stand-up desk. I'm setting it up now. Appreciate you, bro. Better without mic. All right, cool. Thank you. Maybe I unplugged the mic some type of way. I bought some pallets when I was over in Florida. Same audio. All right, Ruby. Good to have you on here. Ruby, appreciate you being on here riding with us. These desks, I can't remember the name brand of them, but they were like $400 or $500 a piece. I bought these pallets, so they were liquidation pallets. And when I was in Florida, I was working on, I bought 2 properties, rental properties. And while we were there, my wife, she does medical work here in California. So when we were over there, she was out of work. She kind of wanted to have something to do extra. And so we bought these pallets to resell the stuff, like on Facebook Marketplace. And there was like, fuck, I don't know, it was 3, 4 of those motorized stand-up desks. They were like $400 or $500 a piece. And I had several of them on one pallet. I think I bought like one pallet had like 40 something pieces on it, and everything on there was worth over $100. The desk, I think I sold them for $250, $300 a piece, $200. I gave one to my dad. But yeah, those motorized desks are really nice. Even if it's not motorized, you got to hand crank it, doesn't matter. It does you real good to be able to stand up when you're working. If you're working from home and you're sitting hunched over a desk, no fucking good. And if you're standing up at the desk, still keep your posture good. It's very critical for your lower back, your neck, everything. Ruby, yeah, okay, appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for commenting back. Better without a mic. Where we at? Good to catch you. Let me see if I can say this name right. Aded Lizen. Aded, Ah, shit, you got me. A dead, a dead lies in. I don't know how to say that one. You got me on that one. He said, "Hey brother, good to catch you. It's your mind reading friend from the beach. Hope you're doing well." Oh, what's up, brother? Hey, that dude was super fucking cool. Damn, I didn't know you followed me on here. What was I doing that day I met you at the beach? You was with I think you was with like two other guys. I don't fucking remember exactly. Oh, I gave your card to a friend of mine, and I think he hired you. There's a dude named Mike that owns a print company. He owns a sticker company. Yeah, it was at the Cliffs. Oh, a Deadly Sin. Did, did Mike, I think Mike hired you to come and do something either for his wife or maybe an event he was doing somewhere. For Louis? He owns All Pro Stickers. Yeah, bro. Hey guys, I don't know. Hey, do you have a YouTube channel? If he has a YouTube channel, y'all gotta go check this cat out. This fucking dude's amazing. Mind blowing. Like, you had me on that one, man. That was a long time ago, man. Good to see you on here, brother. Good to see you, man. This is a cool dude right there. I didn't even know you followed me on here, but I appreciate you jumping on and commenting, brother. That's super cool, man. Why don't you do some cooking video? Yeah, so I'm gonna do a day in like what I eat because, like I said, I don't care how much. Hold on. This, it doesn't matter. You can do this shit all day, all fucking day, all day. You go look on my shorts. Y'all see some of the videos. Like, I get in really good shape, right? But this isn't where it matters. This part isn't what fucking matters. It's the fucking kitchen, the food that you're eating, the shit you're putting in your body. That's the part. I mean, you don't need all that shit. You could just do push-ups. You could do fucking pull-ups. You could do body squats. You could do calisthenics. That stuff is nice, but it's the food. So yeah, I'm gonna do some videos on that as well. Deadly Sin. Let me see what he said. No, but I keep meaning to put one together. Bro, put a fucking YouTube channel together. I promise you, if this cat gets a YouTube channel, it'll blow right up. Oh man, this dude's really good. You fucking should have a YouTube channel, man. Your shit will go across the whole world, for real. I mean, you got pure talent. Mind-blowing shit. If you guys ever met him, you'd be like, what the fuck just happened? You got some killer videos? Where are they at? Oh, a bug just attacked me. Where's your videos at? Social media? Yeah, no problem, homie. What platform do you have them on? I got to go over there and watch them. I'll share them bitches. B, check out TRX straps. I have them. I got everything. I get everything, man. Would I do 200? Stay in Q-Wing for a year for 200? Yeah, that's easy. I already mastered it. 200 shit, yeah. Boom. I got them. Got a weighted vest. I use this. I strap these onto my tire. I'm not trying to fuck with the tire. I got the rope, battle rope. You got some of everything out here. But like I said, man, for 200 grand, I spent a year in Q-Wing, no problem. I mean, 200 grand is a nice little chunk of money. Is it going to be tax-free? If it's tax-free, all I do is go in there and exercise and strengthen my fucking motherfucking mind. And when I come out of there, I donate the 200 grand after I get put on a TV show for my year inside. If I could take a video camera in that motherfucker and record my life inside a Q-Wing for a year, I had the biggest YouTube channel about prison. I would too, man. I'd give my wife all the money when I come home. She'd be very mad if I was gone for a year. But she's gonna say 200 grand ain't worth it. I got TRX straps from Iraq. From my homie back. Colors were tan, but were black or tan. Yeah. TRX straps are great. On your phone gathering dust, man. Put them bitches on YouTube immediately. Navy SEAL sleep technique. I don't know about it. Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh no. The TRX bands way before they came out. I made them bitches myself, and I was thinking, you know what? I was in confinement. We had bars on the shelf. I put my sheet through the bar, and I start at the top, and I would come down, 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 down. I was like, damn, if I had some of these fucking things on the street, I could sell these things. Like I was thinking of like, how can you make these to where they're adjustable? You could do all your different exercises with them. And fuck if I ain't come home and they got these things. I was like, God dang it, I've been thought about that while I was in prison. Did you ever write a book on the escape? Oh, no, I got a movie written about it. I have a movie script on my story. I'm just waiting to find somebody to produce it. I do. Phenomenal script. I got an amazing script. Andrew Huberman podcast, highly recommended. If anybody has not listened to Andrew Huberman, he's a neuroscientist that is one of the most insightful motherfuckers I've ever listened to. And super intelligent. Yeah. He would give deadly sins and run him for his money. Both of them are mind-blowing. Andrew Huberman's a beast. If you guys don't watch him on YouTube or listen to him, go check him out. You learn some good shit from him. I constantly try to listen to people I can learn from. Deadly Sin. Check this out, brother. I'm giving this away, man. I'm doing a giveaway on my channel where you basically go to my website, FYTON, FYTON.org, FYTON.org. You go there, you get a ticket to enter to win. Somebody on my channel is going to win the bike. I haven't seen you on here, so I don't know if you knew about that or not, but big giveaway. Mike has seen the bike. I took it up to his shop. Mike's seen it before. Where are we at on the chats? But yeah, that's a dope ass bike. You guys show next week for neuroscience convention. Bruh, where's it at? Is it open to the public? Yeah, Brian Fraser. Oh, you didn't know? See, sometimes I'm like, I don't want people to just feel like I'm just on here talking about my giveaway. But what I'm trying to do is let people know, hey, we're doing a giveaway. That's part of my channel. I'm doing a giveaway. The entry is only 35 bucks. Here's the cool part. It's at the Huntress. Oh, it's a closed event. Hey, good luck, brother. I already know you're going to blow their socks off. And be like, God damn it, where'd my socks go? This dude is an absolute fucking beast. I'm doing a giveaway. And so there's two ways. You can get a t-shirt. Cool. Or you can get my mindset mastery program. Yeah, you're welcome, brother. You can enter the win two ways. You get the mindset mastery program. Both entries are only 35 bucks. Whenever you enter, you go to the website, FYTON, Fight On. It's the name of my channel, fighton.org. You get an entry. You enter your email, your telephone number, your name, all your relevant information. It gives you an order confirmation. That order confirmation, once all the entries are gone, I will put that order confirmation into a website called Random, RANDOM.org. So it's random.org. I'm going to do a live video here on YouTube. I'm going to pick the winner. Whoever wins the bike, I'm going to personally deliver the bike to them. Straight up. Personally deliver the bike. We're going to make a day of it, make a video out of it. So if you haven't got your entry, you can win this bike for 35 bucks. You can't buy that bike anywhere for 35 bucks. But you can win it right here on this channel. And after that, I have a desert car. Desert sand car. Let me show you guys. So, for anybody that didn't know, turn the light back on. This is next up on the giveaway. Straight beast mode right there. It's kind of dark outside. I don't know if you guys can see it. That one right there is next on the giveaway. After I get the bike out of the way, that one's coming up next. And so that's why I'm, you know, I'm telling people a lot about it. I'm mentioning it on my videos a lot so that we can get this one out of the way. When we get this one out of the way, boom, we jump on the next one. Deadly Sin, still at the same number. Yeah. Yeah, I am, for sure. Yeah, still the same number. I think I was doing a fitness challenge when I met you. A pull-up challenge, I want to say. I think I was. I think that's why I was down there at the beach. Either way, you're a person that people don't forget. 35 now? Yeah, I changed the tickets to 35, brother. I'm trying to make it more accessible. I'm going to probably end up taking a loss. By the time I pay for shipping, I'm going to repaint the bike. I got to pay for shipping. I got to travel myself there to wherever the person is, you know, stay, get a room. By the time I do all of that, chances are I'm going to end up taking a loss on the bike. But I don't really consider it a loss. And for those of you that weren't on here earlier when I was talking about it, to me, it's not a loss. And I seen you, brother. Yeah, that's the right number. I got you. You're still on my contacts. It's not a loss. If you win, don't repaint it. The paint is beautiful, but I ride the bike, and it's got a couple chips on it that, you know, I want it to be in pristine condition when I give it to the person. And so I'm going to repaint the bike. I got to travel to meet the person. So in the end, financially, it'll be like a loss, which is fine because I write it off through my company. But to me, it's not a loss. It's an investment in growing the channel, growing my content with you guys. And so, yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, you said the video's over? Cool. I'll pull it up as soon as I jump off here. It's an investment, though, because think about it. Yeah, I just got it. When somebody gets this bike for 35 bucks, how much is that going to change their fucking life? And so my point is like, that's my biggest thing, is like being able to give back, being able to help people, encourage people. And when I pull up and give somebody this fucking bike, that's life-changing. And so, yeah, that's why I'm doing it. I know that I'm gonna take a loss on this only because I'm just getting back on YouTube. My channel's going slow. Is what it is. We're gonna hopefully we don't take a loss, but if we do, fuck it, I don't care. I gotta move on. I bought the bike a couple of years ago. It's paid for, so it's not like I'm incurring an actual cost right now if I lose on it. So that makes it another reason that I'm kind of okay with it. Like, fuck it, I don't care. Because after I give this bitch away and then we make a video about it, I know the next one's just gonna, next one people gonna be like, oh, I seen the video where he gave it away. You know what I mean? So yeah. Where we at on here? 35 now. Yeah, they're 35, brother. I dropped them. I'm gonna keep them at that. I'm not raising them back up. Do I ride? Was the bike just a giveaway option? Oh, 100% I ride. I've been riding since I was 4 years old. And I ride that bike. That's not just a show bike. It's a beautiful bike. When you pull up on it, people take pictures of it everywhere I go. But it's a rideable bike. Absolutely rideable. But yeah, I ride. For sure. If I win, don't repaint it. David said, you don't have to paint it. If I win, you can stay with us. Hey, I appreciate that, homie. Appreciate that, brother. I'll repaint if need to. Grew up in the body shop game. Oh, that's what time it is, Bryan. Nice, man. I mean, ultimately, that's my personal, I want to paint it. It'll be the same exact color. It's a candy red. It has chrome flakes in it. Everything that I'm giving away is going to have some type of red paint scheme to it, red coloring in it. My brand color has red in it. I love red. I mean, you'd see just walking in my yard. All my gym equipment almost is red. The bike is red. My curtains right here are red. I got a red phone booth. I got red shoes on. Anyways, man, my point is I fucking like red. I got a big truck in the front yard, got big ass red rims on it. To me, it just fucking it's like colors. They got science behind it, man. Colors create emotions, and for me, that's the emotion that just gets me like, fuck yeah, let's go. Like there, what other color? There's a bunch of beautiful colors, but red is just like it's full of fucking energy. It's fucking energy. Like let's fucking get it. Yeah, so that's what time it is, brother. Where we at? Brian Fraser. Ordering the book, if nothing else. The return value is, oh man, listen. My course, this shit's worth, it's fucking worth its weight in gold. That course is worth $1,000 fucking dollars. Easily. Easily. If I'm doing one-on-one coaching with people, like one-on-one actual one-on-one coaching, that $1,000 course and I one-on-one coach, like I'm talking about in-depth coaching. But the course itself, you are fucking winning when you get that course. 100%, 1,000%. So that's what time it is. I say if anybody that wants in to win, get the fucking course. A t-shirt's cool. What is your hey, what's up, Jessica? How you doing? The course it teaches, it's a fucking $1 million course. It teaches mindset mastery. Because from my experience and from what I do know for sure, statistically, I shouldn't even fucking be here. I'm not supposed to be where I'm at. I'm not supposed to have what I have statistically. And if it wasn't for the mindset that I have, I'd be back in fucking prison, angry, mad, blaming the world, or probably even fucking be dead. And so over the years, I've tried to encourage people, motivate people, tell them positive shit, try to be positive with people, put positive vibrations out into the universe because that's what comes back to you. And I was like, there's a better way to fucking help people. She 100%, she's the same. I know she knows. There's a better way for me to be able to help people. So it took me a while. It took me a while to put it all together, but I put it together in a PDF format, the course. And so basically, if you order it on my site off of FYTON.org, it's in a downloadable PDF, and it's simple. It's complex, but it's fucking simple. To the point, it's laid out in 5 modules. You read the module, you start applying the shit from day one. It's like 220 pages. You start applying the shit from day one, and you start making incremental changes in your life and your outlook on life, and the shit that you're telling yourself, and your habits, and your beliefs, and your actions, and the vibrations that you put out into the fucking universe. And your life changes. Period. You become unfucking stoppable. Who the fuck can stop you? No, nobody. People wanted to stop me a long time ago. Motherfucker, you cannot do that. Like, I'm telling you for sure, the course is amazing. I stand by it. I live by it. And if you enter the win and you get the course, you're a fucking winner because you got the course. But you could potentially win this motherfucking bike. Like, it don't get no better than that. It doesn't get no better than that, So, it's a no fucking brainer. $35 entry fee. You can win this. It's a fully custom bike, front to back. It's got a can of whoop ass in case anybody pisses you off. But don't tell them I told you that. If you do happen to crack somebody over the head with them, don't tell them I told you that. I did not recommend that. So, then, as soon as that giveaway pops off, boom, somebody's getting this. And so here's my point. Without a proper mindset, there's no fucking way I would be where I'm at. Absolutely no way. Motherfuckers ain't coming out of prison and living a fruitful fucking life. It ain't happening. The seats are racing Simpson racing seats, seat heaters built into them. And so my point is, that's what the fucking course teaches. It teaches you to change your life through your mindset. I worked hard, but I'm lazy with a lot of shit. I bet those 200 pages will help. I'm not making my bed or... We both know what the reason is. It's by choice. 100% choice. Circumstances be damned, because you've been in way worse circumstances. We both know that. Situation, you've been in a worse situation. We both know that. You've been around way worse people. We both know that. Now it just boils down to fucking choices. And so here's the crazy thing is like, it doesn't matter what level you're at. It doesn't matter how fucking far you made it, how intelligent you are. And I know for sure the person I'm talking to right now is extremely intelligent. He's done a lot of researching, a lot of studying, a lot of schooling. They're fucking hella intelligent. And this course is fucking beneficial to anybody. That bike, you can't buy that bike for 10 grand. You show me where you can buy that bike at for 10 grand. You will never get it. The minimum you're going to find a bike that customized with all the parts that that's got, with air ride on it, with a 26-inch 52 spoke front wheel is 25 grand. So you can't afford it. By choice, working out helps your mental health improve. Diet improves mental health. But listen, tacos and vodka till I die. Don't do it. You know, me and my wife have margaritas like once a week. But we usually only have one. So, you know, it is what it is. But you can't buy that bike for 10 grand. Yeah, that course is, it's you know, I'm going to do a thing where I just read the course excerpts out of it and put it over like some type of video that's got cool visual effects. She will not get on here. I've been trying to get her on here, but she's just like, it's not my thing. However, she hasn't worked since last year. We've been traveling a lot. We bought 2 houses in Florida. And $10.99 for the bike fee. We'll talk about that in person. I am not with giving the government my money. It's going to be as low as possible to keep it legal. And so anyways, I've been trying to get her on here, but she's made a lot of progress in the fact that she didn't want nothing to do with social media, videos, nothing. She's been studying a lot. She's been studying YouTube, the algorithms, the thumbnails, how to make content, how to video. And she's actually been doing a lot of video work for me. And so it's been big, big progress. But I can't get her to come on camera yet. I wish, but she just isn't at that point. If it did, it would blow my channel right up because most people would rather look at a beautiful woman than me, even if she was just sitting here. But ain't happening right now. When you're eating tacos, I mean grass. I know a lot of couples like that. One is all about YouTube, the other isn't. Nothing wrong with that. Balance. Yeah, you got to have balance in life for sure. And you're never going to find a person in life that is like 100% on your page where you two coexist on the same fucking page all the time. It just doesn't happen. If you do, you probably got a blow-up doll or a robot. And you're like, what the fuck, where'd your personality go? You ship this person to me in a box. So you got to learn to grow together, communicate, be open to shit, especially for guys. Guys are just poor at communicating and being open to shit because we're just taught we got to be tough and we're always right. I've hate toilet paper. She's like the producer. Yeah, that's what I tell her. I'm like, you're the producer. You're the director. Tell me. I try to get her to say action. She won't do it. Yeah, she's definitely a big help though. Did you take the shot? Why is it not monetized? I'm not monetized anymore. You know, I quit doing videos a long time ago, and then I deleted a bunch of my videos. And you got to have 4,000 watch hours to be monetized. So I'm not monetized right now. I got like no hours. The content, your subscriber count, it still counts. But then you got to have 4,000 hours within however much time. But if you drop below that in a 90-day period, then they give you the hatchet. So I got the old hatchet. I got the boot from him, but I ain't worried about it because I already know. I like doing the content this time. I put 100% into it. This is all I'm doing. I'm not doing nothing else. My wife is even helping me. And really, I'm just going to stick doing what I like, which is just sharing positive shit, whether it be about prison stories, motivation, workout, mindset shit. I know it's kind of a spread out genre, but that's my life. And so that's what I'm going to just keep doing is sharing that shit. Yeah. 4,000 hours of watch time, 90 days. Well, no, what I mean is if you, in a 90-day period, you're not putting out content and you drop below 4,000, then they cancel your the monetization thing. So I'm shit can right now, but it'll come back. And the watch time from shorts don't count. However, if you got a channel you're not on the short bandwagon, you got to get on there because next year they're going to be monetizing that big. It's just like free money because a lot of people are watching shorts. It's not. It was a one of them salads. I forgot what it is. A chicken salad. Big love from Switzerland. It's too late over here. Hey, I've been to Switzerland. Fuck, I forgot about that. I went to Switzerland. It's so fucking weird. Everybody, if you're still on here, Mirabella. If you're still on here, everybody I seen in Switzerland had blue eyes. Man, woman, child, didn't matter. Didn't even matter what color hair they had. And they were fucking happy, friendly people. I'm like, what the fuck? No way. Yeah, I drove there from Italy. I was in Italy and I was like, man, it wasn't part of the trip, but I was like, fuck, Switzerland's right over there. Let's go. And so we went over there. Beautiful place. What part? What is the lake? It's right above Italy. There's a Lake Como, I think, is the part that I went to. I do. I went to a car show. They had like it was the first time that I seen a Ferrari that was a station wagon Ferrari, and then they had the Range Rover convertible was there. Geneva, yeah, that's where I went. Wait, Geneva? I don't fucking remember, but I know it's right across the border. I know I drove over there. When I come back, they had armed like patrol at the border with like a machine gun looking type of gun. Oh, and the watches. They have watch shops over there. I remember that. A lot of watch shops. They sure did. Sleep paralysis? Nah, I never that. But I got sleep deprivation through light manipulation. Who knows what that is? Sleep deprivation through light manipulation. Congrats on the new house. Oh, she got a new pad? Okay, get back soon for sure. I get short bonuses every month. But yeah, YouTube's competing with TikTok. So they want, oh yeah, that's cool. Congrats. Cheers to that. Short seemed to be a big ad for subs. Yeah, 100%. Daily Exotics. I thought someone needed 1,000 subs to be monetized. When you first start out, you got to get 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours of watch time. If you quit doing YouTube, you keep your sub count unless people unsubscribe, and then you got to gain your 4,000 hours of watch time back. Rolex, big, yeah. They sponsor everything. Yeah. About an hour from Geneva, very culturally diverse. I want to go to Italy so bad. I found out where my great-grandfather was born, southern Italy. I'm fourth generation. That's crazy. My family is from where the boot kicks the other island, Naples. No, below Naples. Fuck, I forgot what it's called. But it was so weird. When we were in Naples, well, really a lot of Italy. When we were in Italy, the people were looking at me and my wife very strange everywhere because all you seen was like European people, white people, Italian people, and there was no interracial or mixed couples. And my wife is from Thailand, and everybody was looking at us like, like I was a traitor. Like, relax, people. Everything's gonna be just fine. I actually have family over there in not Florence. I forgot where the fuck they live. I was gonna go see them, but we were headed on a train to one city, and the kid, he was headed up north to go meet with his girlfriend. I don't remember, but we missed each other. I'm gonna get a passport and come to Italy. Thought I'd go with someone, but looking like a solo trip. Solo trip ain't nothing wrong with that. That should be fun. Then you can just do what the fuck you want. Like, you're gonna, like, do you want to do this? Do you want to? No, just fucking, just go. Um, Wait, she's in Switzerland, I think. But I lived in Minnehaha. No clue how big of a spot that place be. Spent some time in Fort Smith, Hot Springs. Beautiful. Oh, Sicily. Yeah, you named it. There you go. That's where my people are from. Sicily. They came here and went to Ellis Island, and then some of them still live up in like New Jersey area, and um, then some of them moved to Florida. I'm in Lausanne. How do you say it? Lausanne, Switzerland, but it's like a hip scop jump away. Fort Smith is where it's cartel running through the herd. That's the Naples is like that. That shit is fucking. Naples is ratchet. The people. I broke down in Naples on a scooter. Noise. Oh, nice. I like the way she comments. I broke down in Naples in a scooter. I was riding a scooter, and I went to go to Mount Vesuvius. It's a old volcano that erupted a long time ago. It's an old volcano. We were riding a scooter there, me and my wife. I went on the highway and everything. You're not supposed to go on the highway because it's not really that fast. And I was like, fucking, I don't care. I never follow the rules. The rules are suggestions. So I'm going, we're riding, and the fucking belt broke. We were far away. We weren't where the tourists are at because nobody spoke English. I'm like, God dang it. So finally, I found the people that spoke English, or a lady spoke English in a pharmacy. And I had her call the people where we rented the scooter from. And then like an hour or so later, the people came and they brought me another scooter. Two guys came on a scooter riding together, and they gave me one. And then they gave me their scooter, and then we left. Yeah, they're just minor suggestions, you know. Hopefully you follow them, but I don't do too good at following them things. You know, they're made to be just like somewhat respected, you know. I mean, I don't go ham and haywire, just full out disrespecting them, but god dang, if you just completely follow the rules, never live on edge, oh man, you're just like a stick in the mud. Just over there doing nothing. No thanks. No thanks. Did you get vaccinated? Give off unnamed Bluetooth signals. You know what? This is my view on that vaccination is get it if you want to. If you don't, you don't. And at this point, look, people that got vaccinated are still getting sick. People that have gotten vaccinated are still spreading the shit. So you're an adult. If you want to get it, hey, whatever. It's up to you. I went and got it once. I didn't get any boosters. And I was all like, no, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. But then a friend of mine, him and his wife got sick. And he called me. He's like, dude, he was sick. He's a fucking professional boxer, a Golden Gloves boxer, super healthy, in really good shape. He called me and he sounded like crap. He's like, bro, he's sick and his wife got sick. And they put her in the hospital. He said, man, I panicked. I took her to the hospital. He took her to the close hospital, but he's like, I shouldn't have took her there. He's like, dude, they fucking admitted her. And after like a day or two, he couldn't get a hold of her no more. And they said she was fucking dying. And he's fucking tripping. He said he went to the hospital and tried to get in. They wouldn't let him in. And the dude's like a for real, legit badass. Like I've seen him fight in a professional fight, and he ain't fucking off. He's not one to be putting your hands on or anything. And he went to the hospital, and he said he got past security, and he went to go get in her room. And right when he was opening the door, security grabbed him from the back and stopped him from going in the room. And so they wouldn't let him talk to her. And when we were talking about it, I was like, listen, man, what you're going through, where your wife's sitting at right now, what do you suggest? He's like, go get vaccinated. And when he did, it kind of made me panic. And I went and got vaccinated. So it didn't do anything to me, made me feel a little bit funny. But hey, when he called me and told me, I said, listen, man, you just say it. He lives up north by the Bay Area, San Fran. I said, I'm going to come. And we're not, like, if she's going to be in that fucking hospital dying and they ain't going to let you see her, we'll go get her out. We'll take her home. Like, I'm going to help you go get in there and break her ass out. We're not going to sit around and just let her fucking lay in there and die and you can't go see her. Fuck no. Bitch, we'll go in there, bitch, and get her. He was like, he knew I was not playing. One way or another, I'm coming there looking like a doctor. I left prison looking like a security guard, correctional officer. I know I can go in the hospital looking like a doctor and speak well enough that they're going to believe me. Go right in here and get this lady. And they're actually really good friends of mine too. They're in the movie industry, and they're the ones that when I told them about my story, or they heard about my story, they're like, "Holy fuck, we got to meet this guy." And they put me in connection with the guy that wrote my movie script, which didn't get turned into a movie yet, by the way. But the script is written, it's mine, paid for, done, and it's actually an amazing script. Because I watch Netflix shows a lot. Man, I was watching a Netflix show. You tell me this, Jessica, if you've seen this, because this will hit home for you. It's called where's my fucking remote? Let me find this show. I want to see if you watch this. Hold on. Let me find the name of it real quick. I put this show on last night. I didn't know what it was. My damn remote battery is not working. Can you guys still hear me? Let me get the other remote. I put this shit on last night, and this shit, it's called Manifest. Anybody heard of that show? I got a TV outside. I got the biggest TV too. It's so damn big you can't see. Let me back out. Let me put it on the right thing. I want you to see if you've seen this show right here. Oh, I hit the wrong button. God dang it. This show fucking had me in tears. I was doing all I could not to cry like a little ass baby. Hold on, I'm trying to get this thing to back out. Good fucking work thing.
My new listing on Fairing is the biggest of all.
This right here. It's called Manifest. Man, I can't get the thing to work. Anyways, I'm gonna tell you the premise of the show. These people got on an airplane. So there was a family at the airport, and something happened. They overbooked the plane, and they said, "We're looking for volunteers to go on a different flight. We'll pay you." I think it was like $400. And the husband, he said, "I'll go." And then the husband's son said, "Oh, I want to stay with dad." And then the husband, his sister, it was the whole family was there. The sister, she was like, "I'll stay." She just wanted to be away from the family right now, right? They get on the fucking plane, and they're flying, and they hit some turbulence, like shaking all the plane. Shit's falling down everywhere. And the pilot comes on the radio when they get shit back under control. He's like, "Oh, I apologize. There was some sudden turbulence. It did not come up on the radar." And then they fucking land at the airport. And when they land at the airport, they get surrounded by cops and all type of people. And the cops are like, "What the fuck? Your plane's been missing for 5 years." It's like shit that couldn't really happen, I guess, whatever. But so these people went missing. But to them, they only been gone for a day. They've been gone for one day. They get off the plane, they've been gone for 5 years. Everybody they know just aged by 5 years. So the man with the son, his son was a twin. It was a boy and a girl. The wife comes, and the fucking girl has grown 5 years. She's like a teenager. And the son, he's the twin. He's only a day older. The little girl's 5 years old. They don't even recognize. He doesn't recognize the girl now. But my point was, this man's looking at his daughter, and when he looked at her, she's 5 years old, older, and it's only been a day. But he didn't see her grow. And all I remembered was when I went to confinement for years and I didn't get a visitation for 4 years, when I finally got one, my daughter called the prison and convinced the warden to give me visitation. She did. She called them, had the fucking people in tears, and convinced them to give me a visitation. I have not seen my kid since she was a teenager, a kid. 2007, and it was 2000. It was like a little over 4 years since I seen my daughter. And when she came to visit me, she was an adult, driving her own car, living on her own. And it was like a time lapse. And I was just like, what the fuck? I was looking out the window. My cell, I could see the parking lot, and I knew what time she was coming. And like, even though I haven't seen her in years, I know what the fuck she looks like. I'm always going to recognize her. And when I seen her and got out of the car, that shit almost had me in tears. If there wasn't another dude standing on the bunk looking out of my window, I'd have been crying like a little goddamn baby. I was like, fuck, my kid just grew up, and I did not see any of it. I mean, it was a brutal fucking feeling. So when I was watching that show last night, I was like, oh my God. Every fucking scene damn near had me like a little baby. I was like, oh, it had me hooked too because it's a series. I'll watch that shit all the way till I was like, I can't, I gotta turn this off, man. It's good. It's a good show, but it's heart wrenching. But I know anybody that's been to prison and they didn't get to see their children grow up for any portion of time, they know. Exactly. I know you can relate. You have Micah in prison. I saw her at 2 days old, then again at 6 months. Like, there's no fucking replacing that when you don't get to experience that. This shit is fucking goddamn heartbreaking. Literally. You're just like, what the fuck? Anyways, that's a good show. If you guys haven't seen it, be sure to check it out. 100% it's a really good show. Yeah, sounds dark. Drive everywhere then, is what you're saying. No, I'm saying I still fly. I love flying. I went on a flight earlier this year. It's been a minute, well, a couple months anyways. I thought you were going to say American Honey. No. All you can do is be present at heart. Yeah. I wasn't free until she was a toddler. Yeah, it's fucking, you can't get them times back. A few minutes ago is gone. There's no buying that shit back. You can't replace it. You can't go back and revisit it. That's why it's truly important in this one little bit of the gift that we call life, which is a short fucking minuscule amount of time. When you look at time that's infinite as far as we know, that we don't know how long time's going to go or when it started. Nobody fucking truly knows. We can have guesses. We can believe whatever the fuck, but you don't know. You can't prove it. But what you can prove is our little bit of time here on this fucking earth is minuscule. 100 years, I'm already halfway over. Done. Toast. I can remember when I was a kid, like yesterday. So the point is that you got to make the absolute best of this shit. This little bit of time that we have here on this planet. You got to make the fucking best of it. And there ain't no getting back none of it that you lose. Zero. And that's another reason, too, that I created my courses, because it gives people the... You're over there hammering people, hitting them with a wrench. Hitting people with a wrench. Take that. Karate chopping people with a wrench over here. And then tell me they didn't mean to. Oh, no. Sorry about that, Piper. You got hit with a pipe wrench. My bad. Divorced and working union construction. I missed last 6 years of my kids. Corona blessed me without being out of work. Got to see them. Well, that's good. Because fuck. If there's one fucking innocent person here in this life, earth, it's the children. There ain't, fuck, everybody else does shit. We're guilty of shit that we are not innocent for, right? But fucking children are innocent. And they deserve everything that we can fucking give to them. Every single bit of it. I was raising 2 of my nephews. I've helped raise all the kids around here, but 2 of my nephews were living with me. I just took them back to Florida because most of my family moved to Florida, and they are the future. But it's like we fucking owe them as a responsible adult, whether it's your kid or not. If you see a kid in need, if you see a kid you can fucking help, you fucking help them. That's just what fucking people do. And I don't understand the motherfuckers that hurt children. Like, it's ridiculous. I done took my little nephews all around everywhere, too. Around the whole fucking country. More than once. Took their ass everywhere. We left here, we took them to Denver, Colorado. I've taken them way out in the desert and go stay for the weekend in the desert. We went to, we drove across the country, but we kept stopping everywhere. Denver was a real memorable place. We took them to Oklahoma. We took them to New York City. We took them to the Niagara Falls. I took them to Times Square. A lady was blowing her horn at me at Times Square, telling me to get out of the way. Because my truck's way too big, and I'm like going slow. But I was looking at everything, all the billboards and shit. I'm sightseeing. She was blowing the horn at me. Anyways, I took the kids all over the country. I told this on a video the other night when we were riding down the road. Like my truck's real noticeable. It's fucking one of the bigger trucks on the highway, so everybody sees it. Plus, people are always like waving and saying, "Hey, nice truck." So I tell the kids, they're used to like waving at people, but when the semi trucks go by, I tell them put their arm out the window, and do like this, and they're like, "What? We're not doing that." I'm like, I'm telling you, do it. They got a loud horn. They'll blow the horn for you. And they were like, "No, they won't." And then they finally did it. And after that, on the whole trip, they're like, roll the window down, because I'll put the window lock on. Otherwise, they'll keep the window down the whole time. Roll the window down. They're like this. Every truck going by, get them to blow the horn at them. But I took them kids all over the place. We went to some petting zoos while we were gone. I've taken them in the mountains. I take them everywhere. Because the reason why I bring that up is because, like I said, kids are owed the fucking world, right? And I feel like if you have the ability, take kids and let them explore. Let them see it's way bigger than where you're at. There's shit to fucking do, and you could do it, but you're gonna have to fucking apply yourself. You're gonna have to fucking put yourself in a position to be able to do it instead of sitting in your little ass bubble of contentment and not doing shit. No, fucking go out there and explore. There's a big ass beautiful country out here. Success over happiness. Accident I've been involved in. I'm not sure what you mean, brother. Let me back up. We got a lot of questions. I've been on a rant. Mirabella, the children are the future, 100%. We all have a child inside us still. Some people forget that. Yeah, I'm a child till I die. Even if I live to 100, I'm going to still be joking and playing. It's part of being happy. Man, more people need to touch grass. Yeah, for sure. Go out there and experience life, play in the dirt. Like, I bought some property in Arizona and took the kids over there with me too for that, because we were just like riding around, going from, like, we went on Zillow and looked up raw land for sale. Arizona's a really pretty place, and we were just like out in the middle of nowhere. The property we bought is by the Grand Canyon. It's inside of a neighborhood that's inside of a national park, the only neighborhood in America that's inside of a national park. But it's, it's desert, and it's way out in the middle of nowhere, but it's fucking beautiful. And took the kids out there riding in my car. Then we just got out and was running around playing. It's just like, I want the kids to have that sense of wonder. Like, what can I go out here and do? It's big, fulfilling moments. But that stuff can be costly, crazy considering we have somewhat nice lives with comforts and conventions. It is costly, but like people have commented, they're like, "Oh, why do you?" It doesn't really fucking matter to me, but they're like, "Why do you buy so much stuff? Why do you have so many toys? Why do you have this? Why do you have that?" Because motherfucker, I'm gonna live once. Once. If I fucking die tomorrow, what? Who cares how much money I have? Like, you can't take that shit with you. But I got a lot of goddamn memories, and these toys fucking make me happy. And so I mean, don't get me wrong. There, like, that doesn't make me any type of money. That toy, that car in my yard doesn't make me any type of money. Like, it doesn't. But I mean, in my driveway, I got $200,000 in cars, and another truck over there, separate of my driveway. That shit'll never make me a fucking penny. But when I drive that motherfucker, I enjoy it. So when people ask that, like, they think it's materialistic. No, I'm having a good motherfucking time. And plus, the kids, I let them know this shit ain't free. The shit we're doing, the places we go, the things we have, it's not fucking free. If you want it, you can have it, or you can have nothing. It's your fucking choice. I would take them and show them homeless people. Not to make fun of the homeless people, but I tell them, you see them? They're living in a fucking tent. They're living in the sidewalk. They sleep under a bench. They ain't got nothing. I take them outside at nighttime and let them see how fucking cold it is. The people are sleeping outside. I'm like, that's by choice. You can have that, or you can live nice. You can live comfortable. You can have whatever the fuck you want. It's all by choice. So I try to show them both sides of it, Hate and hate. I know that. I know that's right. Have fun. You can deserve it. We all deserve to have fun. I'm going to live once. I never met anybody that lived twice. And that's what I tell people. You fucking live once. If you meet somebody, they come along and they're like, "Hey, I'm back. I died the other day, but I'm reincarnated." Get the fuck away from them, because this motherfucker's crazy. I never met anybody who came back. So you got one life, and we don't know what the fuck tonight or tomorrow brings. 5 minutes from now, I might get up and trip and fall down and crack my head up and die, literally. I'm not trying to talk that up, but my point is that we don't fucking know. That's why you love people, you have fun, you laugh, protect children, play with children, teach children, inspire children, and fucking live your life, have fun. If it's fucking buying toys or if it's fucking counting your fucking money in your hand all goddamn day, who cares? Like, people always care about what other people are doing. Well, while you're worried about me, the people that always ask that, motherfucker, you could be out there doing something. And most of the time when people are commenting like that, it's because they ain't got a motherfucking nothing. I'm not even being disrespectful about it, but it's what it is. I can't ever get down with spending money on cars, but I get it. Do what makes you happy, because you can't take this with you when you die. You can't. I mean, it's not worth it. It is. It's in the dollar sense, right? You buy a fucking car. Well, my wife's car is worth it because her car is more than what we bought it for. We paid like I think it was 120 when we bought it, and it's worth more right now because you can't find one. And we had to wait months to get it. So that is like an asset. But it won't be an asset forever. It won't take long for that shit to go down. And that's really what now I'm trying to focus on shit that's fun, that I can put my money into, that's assets that'll actually make money. Like we're gonna move out of this house real soon. We're gonna put it on Airbnb, and our what do you call it? Not suggested, but projected income from the house is like $9,000 a month, $8,900 to $9,000 per month. Renting it on Airbnb, which then turns it into I'm creating positive cash flow for, after I pay my mortgage, after I pay the rental not the rental, but the property management people. You got to pay the cleaning fees, you got to restock the house, but I'll still be in positive cash flow. So that's gonna be super cool. And then, like I said, we just bought 2 rental houses in Florida that are positive cash flowing already. Yeah, I'm in San Diego right now. February, it'll be on Airbnb by then. I'll be gone from here by then, more than likely, for sure. I would imagine. Yeah, I'm trying to be gone before then. Let me go back to see where these comments are. I need a beater with good history and mileage. You can't go wrong getting a Toyota, Honda. I mean, you got to get whatever. The car doesn't mean a motherfucking thing. It doesn't. If I'm driving down the road in this car, it don't mean anything to any other people. I mean, when they see my truck, everybody comments on it. But what does it really fucking mean? 2 seconds when I'm gone, they don't give 2 fucks about that truck. But I like it, But as long as it gets you from A to Z, that's really what matters. Glad Narcan was ready. Being loved to Panhandle, Florida so hard before we moved this year. We woke up to a loss one morning. Shook my whole world. Yeah, that shit is fucking 2 things that are powerful. Is fentanyl and Narcan. It's cold out here. My voice is getting funny. So I've told this story on here before, but not all you guys were on here. I was in LA probably about more than a year and a half ago. I was driving north. LA traffic's a motherfucker. You ain't fixing to turn around and be back in San Diego in a few minutes. Ain't happening. My brother calls me and he's hollering in the phone. He's like, Crystal, who is my sister, he's like, she's laying here dead. I'm like, that shit just almost made me have tears. I think I'm getting emotional. The older I get, I might be getting emotional. The shit fucking, the first thing I asked him, I said, where the kids at? Because, like, if she's laying there dead, where the fuck's the kids at? He said, they're right here. I said, take the fucking kids and get out of there. They already called 911. I said, take the fucking kids and go to my house, because we're not getting these kids caught up in the system. He's like, all right, he left. When the ambulance came, they gave my sister 6 Narcan. They hit her with 6 Narcan shots and brought her back to life. She was laying there blue, dead, done. Took a fentanyl pill, half of one. Fell over dead. My brother called me. Crystal's laying here dead. I'm like, God damn. I was powerless to do anything. I'm way to fucking LA. I was so fucking mad. I called him back. He's in prison right now, by the way. I called him back and I cussed his motherfucking ass out. Like, I chose to be mad. Don't get me wrong. I understand the thought process, but I was really mad at that moment. I chose to be mad, and I was just like, you motherfuckers. Like, you fucking fucks won't stop doing drugs, and now our sister's laying there dead. You're looking at her, and the kids are standing there. The fuck's wrong with y'all? Stop doing this shit. Thank God she came back. Jerry Seinfeld's son asked not to be dropped off in a Porsche at school because he didn't want to be a rich kid. Seinfeld replied, "You're not rich. I am." I'm driving my Porsche. I know that's right. Yeah, that's funny as fuck. What part of Florida? Oh, it's near Gainesville. It's like right outside of Gainesville. It's a little small country town. Keystone is what it's called. Keystone Heights. We sure do love Gulf Coast. Yeah, Gulf Coast is badass. Beautiful beaches. Super nice. Beautiful place. Quote that on a mug, t-shirt, sticker. I'll wrap it. I don't know what it was. Everyone should have Narcan on them. Yeah, hey, this shit has gotten like considerably worse. Like I'm telling you, I've traveled a lot over the last year and a half, 2 years, like driving across the country. And this shit, like it's real bad here in San Diego because a lot of it comes from across the border. Davidson used to be a paramedic in New York City, and Narcan's a miracle drug, but it wears off fast. A lot of people wake up and refuse to. Yeah, that's insane, man. When I got back from LA that night, where my sister was at, she still had fucking fentanyl pills on her. I went straight to where she was at. I'm like, tell me what the fuck happened, because like she was telling my mom, oh, I just took some, whatever. I said, fucking tell me what happened. Don't fucking lie to me. And she told me. And then she was digging through her shit and found more fucking pills. I was like, you flush them motherfuckers down the toilet immediately. I put her ass on an airplane. It's crazy. I was like, Crystal, you got to get away from here. Like, you're not going to survive. You got to go. So I bought her a ticket and her kids and took her to the airport. And she missed the airplane. I'm like, what? What happened? I took you there hours early. Brought her back home. I bought my own ticket. Took her to the airport because you can't go past security without a ticket. I bought my own ticket and walked her ass all the way onto the flight deck. Put her on the plane. I was like, you got to go. You can't be here no more. And now, thank God, she turned her life around. She's actually doing good. I talked to her today. Kids were in the car, so it was good. Super happy. Post-prison stories. Interesting to hear those from you. That crap and meth are the devil. Yeah. There's a ton of meth here and a ton of fentanyl. Both of them. I have friends who get them from the health department and hands them out to friends since the overdosing got so bad. Yeah, it's a huge problem, no doubt, 100%. Well, listen, guys, it's getting super duper late. I'm gonna have to jump off here. It's cold outside. Plus, wife is sitting in the house. I told her I wouldn't be on here 2 hours tonight, but we're an hour and 58 minutes. Anyways, I appreciate everybody that's been on here. Much love to you guys. Super, super respect everybody. If you haven't done it, grab you a ticket to win a bike. It's FYTON.org. It means fuck your thoughts of negativity. Changes your life, no matter what you're winning. So anyways, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Appreciate everybody. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate it.